Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. Happy Friday. All right, sorry, my bulbs are, I've been trying to get my bulbs the right colors. Okay, I want them to be blue. I think I got this set up. Okay, there we go. All right. First world problems, your light bulbs won't change to the right color. All right, got my stream deck up and running. Get back to the right window. How are you all doing? I am obviously back home from Texas. Hello, strawberries. Hello, uh, Maggie. Hello, Liz. I know Liz. Um, and yeah, strawberries. I was in Texas for work. I was um I was in Dallas area. The Alamo is in San Antonio, so it was a little far away from me. I don't, when I go down there for work, I don't take a lot of time to like go do anything fun or sightsee. Sorry, I'm still getting things set up. I'm rarely ever there to like um do fun things. And I don't take the time to go out and do fun things because I really don't like driving in the Dallas area. It is my nose is running uh uh they drive like maniacs and there's lots of traffic and I don't like it. So I typically go to the office wherever I need to go for that and then go back to my hotel. Oh, you think we're gonna is it gonna be a spatula night, Maggie? There it is. Found it. You're over the stay, Liz. Girl, I feel ya. I wanted to stream last night between working and my meetings. Work this week has been primarily for job one. Job two, I haven't been doing as much the last 2 weeks because we're still waiting for the software to get finished so I can get screens and stuff. So I'm trying to ease back into job two. So I've had a little bit of extra time this week, but next week I'll probably be back to a full working a bazillion hours. I don't work for NASA or anybody, so no strawberries. I was there for 3 days. Um, and I came back home early. I was scheduled to leave on Friday today. I was scheduled to come back home today, but I got pretty much what I needed in 2.5 days, so I left around noon on Wednesday to drive back. Um, just to save the company some money on the rental car and the hotel. Hello, Nikki. Good day, mate. Sorry. So sorry for the horrible fake Australian accent. I apologize. Hello, Fiona's mom. Did I try Texas barbecue? I did not. Good day. Hello, Mars. Um, when I'm down there for work, I honestly have a lot of fucking tacos because there's a taco place really close to the office that most of us go to for lunch. So, it's called Saint Taco, and they actually have really good tacos. But I keep meaning to go next door to the gyro place and get a gyro, but I always just go. to the taco place and either get like a burrito bowl. I posted on Discord my burrito bowl that was from Saint Taco. Hello, Ren. Cracky. You call that a knife? I'm sorry, Nikki. I'm so sorry. Please feel free to do a horrible American accent in your next stream to pay me back for that. Yeah, tacos are good. So typically it just depends where I go. And right next to my hotel this time, like right next door, was a Chipotle. So I just walked across the little parking lot for dinner, got Chipotle, went back to my little hotel room, shoved food into my face. Um, you do whenever you're speaking as Ross. That's funny. What are you doing, Maggie? Um, so yeah, so work trip was good. I wish I could have seen some more stuff for the product, but it just wasn't possible. But I got enough this time, and I don't know when I will have to go back down there. But well, it was right across. It was my hotel room right there was Chipotle. So, hello, Rally Point. How are you? So yeah, I do DoorDash occasionally whenever I am out for work trips. I'll DoorDash to my hotel if there isn't anything like close by. It just depends where I am. But um but yeah, typically the hotels that our office manager has been putting me in, there's usually something to eat within walking distance of my hotel. So but yeah, work trip was good. I'm back home. I wanted to stream last night, but I had a horrible, horrible headache the entire day yesterday. So no streaming for me yesterday. I barely got through my evening meetings last night and then went back to bed. Yeah, I mean it's right next door, so it wasn't bad. But yeah, so Mars. So there's been a little bit of drama between our dear Ilya and Callie. Um, so full disclaimer, if you've never seen my channel before, you don't know anything about me, Ilya is a friend. I do support him, and I'm probably going to be on his side. So, just full disclaimer. Um, yeah, I consider him a friend. We are friends. We talk. We play video games together once in a while. And yeah, so I'm probably going to be on his side. What did Ilya do now? Oh, Nikki, you know him. Just being his fabulous gay self. Um, I did see that strawberries. I did see that Beck is supposed to be on Locale Queens next week. And Nikki, if you would join my Discord, you would already know this too, because we just talked about it in Discord. Um, oh, it didn't post the link. You silly goose bot. You're supposed to post the link in my Discord too, instead of just telling people that I'm live on YouTube. There we go. So there we go. My stream cord bot is acting up. Yes, we know there's going to be lurkers here. There's always lurkers. And you know, that's okay, because your girl needs the views. The girl needs the views. If those lurkers could just hit that subscribe button too while they're at it, I would appreciate it. Why would people bitch about you, Nikki? Let me just send you an invite to the Discord. I'll just sneak that over there again to you. Why would anybody bitch about you in my Discord? Subito. Thank you, lurker, Subito. I appreciate it. Oh, that's funny. Uh, just in Discords in general. Well, I know. I thought we liked Nikki too, Liz. I don't know. I have no issues with Nikki. I don't have issues with anybody. Um, I would. I do understand maybe feeling weird about joining a different creator's Discord. I understand that, but no, no issues. Um, so yeah, but yeah, the whole thing with Ilya and Callie, um, it wasn't a vacation in Texas. I was there for work, strawberries, but you do you, boo. You enjoy the Golden Corral, um, and have a good time. And yeah, Texas would not be my first choice for a vacation. I'll tell you that right now. Um, Maggie, work, trip, getting the spatula out for you, girl. Yeah. And the whole thing with Kelly, and I just realized because I still have it on my screen, the screenshot that I took of Callie to use in my thumbnail. She only has one eyebrow drawn on, so she looks a little crazy, and that was not intentional. I was looking more to find one where she wasn't really talking. Um, so I apologize for that little screenshot of Callie. I didn't realize she only had one eyebrow on. But so Ilya covers Life of a Free Spirit, right? Ilya covers Callie on his channel, and I typically don't because Ilya covers Callie. It's like I have custody of Quirky Love Rosie, and Ilya has custody of Callie, and we have joint custody of Amber Lynn because we have such an overlap in our audience. Um, but Callie has pissed me off because she was the little bit of the stream of hers that I was able to catch on the 10th, or yeah, 10th, I think. Um, she spread so much misinformation, and she's getting information secondhand from people sending her messages and Instagram, and they're completely misrepresenting things that Ilya has said and what he does. They completely misrepresent it, and then every time Callie repeats what they've said, it gets bigger and bigger and worse each time, and she just expounds on it and makes it worse when it was something that was never ever fucking said. She's essentially just lying to her audience about Ilya and about situations and just making things up. Whereas Ilya is just watching her videos and giving commentary on it, right? Because she's contradicted herself so much and she's lied about so many things and just um um what's the word I'm looking for? Exaggerated so many things. And there is proof of this, right? Like whenever she said that Eric threatened to kill her, not the case. That was an edited clip where he said, I will kill you in court. But whenever she called the police, she edited out the in court. Well, whenever it came time to go to court, Callie never showed up for that, and the charges were completely dropped. Callie said it was dropped because he had friends in the court system or had like sway with people in the courts. No, it was dropped because Callie had zero proof, and it would have been perjury because she edited the clip to make it look like he was saying something that he wasn't. So there's one example of Callie lying to her audience. One, saying that he threatened to kill her. She even played the full fucking clip on her channel. And people were like, oh, yeah. And it's like, no, you dumbass. Use your brain for a second. He said, I will kill you in court. Not the best wording, but he wasn't threatening her life. And then it didn't go to court, right? Yes, Liz. Yes, yes. Callie is the one that pissed me off once again, talking about the SNAP benefits, right? Which she would have lost in November as well. But and then she would have had to have reapplied once benefits were reinstated in what, December, right? Just like Rihanna says, work, 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 whatever those lyrics are, right? Nobody can hear what she says. So that's Callie. So let's boop magic. All right, and let me move you guys over here out of the way of her chat, and we'll make you a little bigger. So, ooh, did you bring me a coffee? Can you bring me a coffee, love? I would appreciate that. Did I say hello to you, Cashew? If I did not, hello, Cashew. So this is the stream of Callie's that she usually streams while I'm working, and occasionally I can listen in when I'm working if I'm not focusing on something that I just can't listen to her cackling. Um, but I was hearing bits and pieces, and I was getting angrier and angrier. It takes a lot to make me angry, and Callie has made me angry. So, we are going to watch. I don't have my green screen up, so I can move that over a little bit. Feel like you got your vitality back since being home. It's because it's Friday. Yeah, well, my headache has gone away. I'm not in Texas. The troll bridge is clear. Yeah, so well, when I was streaming Monday night, I was trying to be quiet, right? I didn't want to speak too loudly because I was in a hotel room. So, and I always feel like I'm yelling at you. Let me turn my microphone down. All right, we're gonna turn Callie on. Y'all ready for this? I didn't mean to quote that song, but so this is the day after Ilya's stream. Ilya streamed a video talking about Callie's engagement, and he watched the stream where Callie was talking about being engaged. She just got engaged. His video is privated, so I can't show you clips from it, unfortunately. But most of you were there.
Hey, Haus.
Just call me a hoe. Hey, Ruby Rose, how you doing, hun? The older I get, the more I want to. Girl, me too.
I ended up getting like the Chili's quesadillas or whatever. So that's
Oh, you did eat. You got Chili's quesadillas. All she feeds that baby's fucking Chili's. I swear to God. Each time she has the baby, I think we're gonna get some Chili's pasta, maybe some shrimp. I don't know if she ever feeds that baby anything other than Chili's. She does say she has like some baby snacks and things in the fridge, but every time she has the baby, she's always getting Chili's. Also, she has the baby, from what I understand, 6 days a month. She has the baby every other weekend, like Friday and Saturday, and then she has the baby every other Wednesday, like Wednesday into Thursday.
why I ended up eating. This stream I could probably do music, so I think I might just do some music.
I really wish you wouldn't. We're gonna speed you up to try to get around that.
I'm gonna play my theme song and I'm gonna let y'all load in here or whatever.
Between Callie and fucking Quirky Love Rosie playing music in their goddamn streams.
Bitch.
No, she's not gonna do any favors. She eats chilies herself all the time also.
Let me load this up.
We never hear her say anything about cooking. I'm sure I'm sure she does every once in a while. We just never hear her say anything about it. It's always she's going out to eat with the paramedic or she's ordering takeout or something. I don't know if she ever cooks anything at home. At least microwave some chicken nuggets. I mean, people give shit to Amber and to Rosie for ordering DoorDash and shit all the time, and Callie's sitting over here Uber eating Starbucks every fucking morning. Girl, drive down the road and get your own goddamn pink drink.
Okay.
And again, girl, I don't know how she does anything with those nails. I don't know how any of you do anything with fucking nails. Yeah, Rosie and Ale are at least cook meals at home.
Activate my Bluetooth.
Okay,
Let me
we
see.
are. I'm gonna turn on closed captioning,
Okay.
which I can't see because I
I'm
put
gonna play
them
my little
in
theme song, child.
my cameras in the
I
way.
figured I'd come back because little birdie dropped me some news. So I'm gonna let y'all pile in for this one, and I'm gonna play some music on this one because I don't really care.
Hmm. Yeah, a little birdie gave her some news. Somebody's been lurking in Ilya's streams and has been feeding Callie information that isn't correct. And she said, I'm gonna let you all pile in. There's nobody in the fucking chat yet. Also, keep in mind, a lot of her people in her chat. I heard a goose honk. Are the Canadians attacking me? If Rosie's ghost shows it, yeah. If we see Cucumber, Rosie's ghost is moving around. Um, a lot of people in her chat have me blocked. Um, so there's going to be a lot of chats coming through that you aren't going to be able to see um, because they have me blocked. Your geese are at home. I swear, I just heard a fucking goose honk. Canadians. They're attacking my home. Go home, Goose, you're drunk. La, oh, wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I'm trying to. Did you just let me off? I don't appreciate that. Oh, hey, she's got somebody. She's got somebody in the chat. Now, granted, she may have had people already. I just can't see them because, again, sorry, they have me blocked. Hey, Sammy.
Is currently ready to post my little review of Shira's perfume because I do
Fucking Shira. All right, we'll see.
love it
She
so
should be getting
much.
into it here.
But a little birdie gave me some information, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm really not doing anything, and I have the time. But to me, once again, this is just going to look very stupid, redundant, and once again, very desperate. I don't know what.
So she, for some reason, she thinks that everybody's desperate and that everybody wants her to do poorly in life and all these things, and that's just not the case. The issue is that she comes online and she talks about other people being desperate and just obsessed with her and things like Kai and Eric. But she's the one constantly bringing up their names in her videos and constantly talking shit. So it's just like who's the one desperate?
fuck people's problem is, but yeah. I don't mind talking about all things. But the thing is, I think some people don't really want me to mention all things. Because the thing is, I can talk about some everything, but I know certain people don't want me to really talk about them, talk about them. You don't want it to come from me. You don't want it to come
Some people really don't want me to talk about them to talk about them. Let me slow her back down here for a second.
from me, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna start on my makeup and I'm gonna see, like, how many of you guys like pile in, whatever. And who knows, maybe I'll just sit here, jam, and do my makeup and not mention anything at all. But all I know is the fucking title says it all. Don't fucking try me. Don't try me. Um, because I am not the one to be tried, because you can't tell me nothing. And that's what a lot of people have shown me, is that they can't tell me
Oh, we know nobody can tell you nothing because you don't listen to anybody. You're in your own fucking little delusional world half the time.
shit at all. Like, at all. In any way, shape, or form. So,
You can't hear her? I'm sorry. Let me check her volume.
and that's just
Sorry, she had her music that she was playing was really loud, so I turned it down. Um,
how I feel about it all. So, we'll see. But hey, Robin, girl, it's good to see you. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. Um, because all I know is if I really get to mention and shit the way I can and the way I actually have the ability to, um, they ain't gonna want that.
what are you talking about,
They
Kelly?
ain't gonna want that at all. But just know I'm very much aware that I'm still the topic of conversation in a lot of people's mouths who
Because you
can't
keep
literally even hold a
posting.
flame to me. So,
Oh, are you talking about Kai? Are you talking about Ilya? Who are you talking about there? Just because. Sorry, I'm trying to find a link here. Do, do, do. Sorry. Yes, there we go. Awesome. Thank you, Ilya. All right, we have Ilya's video unprivated for the moment so I can access it. Thank you, Ilya, for unprivating that for me. Um, what? I'm so sorry. Hold on. It was. That's a good picture of you, Ilya. It was you were just chilling on your couch, and I didn't notice. Mars just posted in Discord about me having a screenshot of Callie only having one eyebrow. Whenever I took the screenshot, I didn't even notice. She only had one. She only had one eyebrow on. I didn't notice until I came back after I started streaming and saw the screen where I took the screen cap from. I'm like, oh shit, she only has she only has one eyebrow on. Sorry. It isn't that funny, but I'm finding it really fucking funny right now. But Ilya, please feel free to come in if you're watching. Feel free to come in and complain about the thumbnail like Amber Lynn does on Locale Bus. I'm so So because Ilya just asked in Discord, what the fuck is that picture of me? And Mars is like, at least you have two eyebrows. It wasn't on purpose. The picture of Ilya, he was laying on the couch, so it was just happened to it just happened to be his live that I had open that I was trying to find a picture of him. Um, oh, black hearts and purple hearts in the chat for Ilya's picture, he says. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh. I'm gonna find the transcript from Ilya's video here. Do you have a transcript? Come on, buddy. There we go. And where is the live chat? Ilya looks fine. He was just relaxing on the couch. Okay. All right. back to Kelly here. So people can't keep her name out of their mouths apparently, but Kai only speaks about her to people or comes into like Ilya's chat or something because Callie's been talking about her. Callie is constantly Kai this, Kai that, or Eric did this. She's constantly slandering Kai by saying that she's probably, maybe, having an affair with Eric. And then she straight up accused Kai of calling DCFS because Kai works for DCFS. She even said to the DCFS person, oh, well, I think it was, saying Kai's full government name, purposely trying to affect Kai's job, right? And she's the one that's constantly bringing up Kai every time she streams. Kelly has like 5 talking points, right? There's the never never to be seen or heard from again, and there's the oh, this little channel that doesn't make no money. There's that one. And there's the oh, well, Kai called DCFS. There's the Eric threatened my life. Those are her. Well, let's see, she has one more talking point. What is it? There's usually about 5. um I don't know, probably the whole there's nothing, nobody can touch her, can move her, she's all there is, right? Those are her 5 talking points that she brings up repeatedly to try to make people think that she's the one in the right, whenever she's lying about every single one of those things.
Been good so far. It's been good so far, girl. That's good. I'm happy that you've had a great weekend so far. I'm relaxing. I'm getting over this bitch ass
She was
upper
sick,
respiratory infection. Like
which
it's
sucks.
been a bitch. Like, and y'all see how it's been lingering. Like it's been annoying. I'm like, bitch, girl. Like, I need you to get about my damn chest area so that we can um continue to be out and about. Even though being out and about is what made my ass sick to begin with.
Well, yeah, I mean, because all you do all day is shop. That's all you do. Oh, I have such a busy day, and my life is so busy and full, going to Burlington and Kohl's and Starbucks and Chili's and
Whatever.
Target.
I mean, I have been feeling a little bit better. Like I've been getting my energy about me and everything, and that's been cool. But it's just been annoying, dealing with this fucking chest cold and everything. I'm like, girl, like,
Annoying.
what? Like, but I want to talk to y'all about a couple things or whatever. I might let y'all pile in. But if not that many of you guys pile in, then maybe it's a sign from the universe that maybe I don't need to mention this at all. But the
Yeah,
title speaks
maybe.
for itself, child.
Maybe.
Don't try me, cause
You think?
bitch, I
What
don't
you gonna
care.
What are you going to do? Lie some more? And if you don't care, why do you spend hours going over the same shit and just repeating it? If you didn't care, you'd be like, yeah, whatever. Tree Boy can do his reaction videos, whatever. You know,
Like, because I already told y'all what this.
I think, hold on, sorry. I'll let you speak in a minute. I think she's afraid that people that watch her, her viewers, will find videos being made about her or people talking about her, and they will also start to question what Callie is telling them, just like we are. Like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense, Callie. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. Because they listen to her even though she's giving them a load of bullshit to make herself look better. And I think she's afraid that if people in her chats that support her start watching other videos, they might be like, wait a minute, you're right, that doesn't make any sense. So she has to try to get ahead of it and try to discredit the people making videos about her by lying about what they're saying and making complete straw man arguments. That's what I think.
The Shanny and Rev shit, from what I'm learning, is like a lot of people can't tell me a goddamn thing, and probably should never fix their lips to even put themselves in a position to even try.
You think half her chat are trolls? Really? Because they have their heads so far up Callie's ass. Half of her chat is mods. Well, like 90% of her chat are mods, people that she's modded from before. Why do you think they're trolls, Nikki? That'd be interesting. That's a interesting theory.
To tell me a goddamn thing at all. Right, and that's the truth. So, yeah.
Right, Maggie?
But I'm gonna play my shit. I probably am gonna vibe on this stream, I think.
You think they're buddy
He
trolls?
can drive off of fumes, cuz I ain't move in a room full of no's. I stay faithful in a room full of hoes. Must be the pharaohs, he in tune with his
So
soul.
sorry, that
So
music
when
is
he
louder.
You, my God. Hi, Tiny. Hey, good to see you. You're kind of new in my chat. I'm gonna try to be nice. I've never seen you before, so I'm gonna let you be in my chat for a while. I do have this on subscribe.
Well, you can see part of the chat. You'll be missing some of her chat because, again, they have me blocked. She's always wary of anybody new coming in, and I get it. I'm always a little wary too, but yeah.
Only modes. I'm gonna assume that you come in peace. Thank you guys for the heart reactions and everything, and being so sweet or whatever.
She could be Sammy. She could be doing it so if people react to her, they can't have their videos played either. Um, but she also does this a lot with her Get Ready With Me's. She'll play music in the background. She's like, I don't care if I'm not monetized. This might get taken down because of copyright. She doesn't care. So
Y'all know how I am, and like I get like I love it when my silent viewers like speak up or whatever, but I'm also like, oh my god, oh hey girl, 999 smiles, hey boo, I haven't seen you in a long time. Like your little account looks familiar. I'm over here talking about like people who like don't pipe up like that much, like at all or whatever. But
I don't know anything about makeup, y'all. So the only thing I can tell is when she starts putting her eyebrows on, they look really wonky because she's ranting and raving and putting the eyebrows on, and they're very uneven. Um, I don't know shit about makeup, so I cannot say a damn thing about makeup. I obviously do not wear it. Is she trying to copy Tree Boy? No, she's always done. Yeah, she's always done this with the because she doesn't want trolls coming in. And if you aren't a regular chatter, then she gets a little suspicious.
you look familiar. I thought I haven't seen you since like the summer. I haven't caught you live in a minute. Oh baby girl, go ahead and get all caught up.
Maggie.
Girl, I got lives galore. I've been posting on my IG. I'm actually getting ready to do my makeup right now because I'm gonna review Shira's perfume and everything. And I'm not gonna lie, like some stuff had been
Is her volume okay for you guys? She's really fucking loud for me. I'm gonna turn my PC volume down.
Brought to my attention, and I was feeling kind of like away, and I may mention it on the stream or I may not. But the way that the stream is going so far, I may probably not mention it. I don't know, but
Oh, she will.
I just think it's fucking weird. I don't know. I might just propose a question for you guys,
You're
like
fucking weird.
honestly, because it's just like,
Okay, thank you,
you
Ren.
know, okay. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and like clear the air and just get things out of the way. Go ahead and catch up on all my old stuff if you want to.
Let's
I've
do it,
been
girlfriend.
streaming for a while. I'm getting ready to do my makeup and I'm gonna do the Sheer 7 perfume review and I'm gonna film a little bit also for Traumatized Girly. So go ahead and get caught up while you can, right? And just do what you can do or whatever, right? And just vibe it out the way you want to, right? But I'm gonna just ask a question to the class, and I'm gonna urge everyone's like little participation. Oh,
Girls. So we have Sammy and Maggie being like, "Oh, we will drag her." You know, everybody does makeup differently. Maybe what she's doing works for her. I don't know. I just know that I don't know shit about it, so I can't speak on it. I don't like to talk about people's appearances because look at this weird ass face. So, but I can tell if somebody's eyebrows are drawn on really weird. I know there's like different like trends, like, oh, there's really thin eyebrows or really in, and then, but I don't know what's currently in for eyebrows. So, but I do know that they're a little wonky when she starts getting riled up.
whatever. Let me just adjust this. Okay, I gotta move that shit
Magic
because I
marker
don't want
brows
to
are never in.
get my makeup in the wig. I hate that when I get my makeup like all smashed up in my wig. Like I hate that shit, right? But
Could you put the wig on after you do your makeup? Would that be a possibility?
okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm the topic of conversation in a lot of people's like mouths and lives, and I get it. Like I'm always gonna have like tabloid channels to like some extent.
Because we're bored and you're providing entertainment. We're just watching our shows. Ilya, you're driving home. Now, please make sure to bitch about your thumbnail picture, Ilya. Maybe I can bring you. Well, I'm not in StreamYard. I was going to say that we can bring you on and you can be all bitchy about your thumbnail picture. Nikki says, Libby, if someone's eyelashes are hanging off their eyes or sticky in their eye open, it's okay to try. She does have the wonky eyelashes. You think natural is in right now? Okay. Would be above her skill set. Drive safely, Ilya. Please be safe. And Ilya is not a tabloid channel. Ilya is a reaction channel. Just like you were back in the day whenever you were talking mad shit about Amber Lynn, and I think Foodie Beauty too, but I don't recall because I didn't watch your channel. But I did defend Callie. I made a video defending Callie whenever Amber Lynn was talking shit about Callie having fibroids and possibly having fertility issues. I made a video defending Callie and that whole situation. Um, I would love a statement from the one and only Tree Boy. Liz, watching our shows, my wife asked me how the fat women were at breakfast this morning. I love it. God, not me cackling at my chat like Callie does. Oh, God, I was cracking myself up earlier with that damn eyebrow. How are the fat women doing, Liz?
Or whatever. But what I don't get is when people from my past.
I'll call in when I get home. Get your questions ready. I want some softball questions and some hard-hitting questions. That's right, Ilya. I can call you in Discord, right? We can talk in Discord when you get home if you want. Callie sounds like Goofy when she laughs. Oh, Liz.
People who I only, even though, yeah, we had quote unquote maybe years worth of friendship or whatever, But when it really came down to the nitty gritty, people who I only lived with for like maybe a couple of months.
Okay, Kai. Okay, so Kai came into Aaliyah's chat during the stream that I have open over here, and Kai was like, "Oh," and Kai isn't speaking on current things. Like, we are asking Kai questions about how Callie behaved when Kai was hanging out with her, and when they would spend time together, and what it was like when Callie lived with her. Kai isn't speaking about things now because she doesn't know, because she hasn't been in touch with Callie. I almost said with Kai, with Callie.
Still keeping my name in their mouth. And to me,
And again, she's the one that's constantly bringing up Kai and accusing Kai of doing things when Kai hasn't said shit about her. Now, Kai has been on Nikipedia's streams, but again, it's usually after Callie has come on and been talking shit about her.
it's giving, once again, very desperate. I don't
You are
really
giving
know.
desperate.
For example, so you guys know, I'm gonna just go ahead and speak, and I'm gonna just keep it a whole buck because I don't even really care because I'm not afraid of this bitch. If anything, I'm quite tired of her. And she don't want me to speak for real, and like she really does not want the smoke that she's been looking for. And I know that this is the truth. And like, look, I've already elevated out of like some of everybody's frequency, and I've left a lot of people alone. In fact, I've actually labeled a lot of people as dead to me because
She's so enlightened, y'all. She is just on this higher frequency and just above all of us. But then she goes on these rants and gets really angry, and you see the real Callie come back out. She thinks she's changed and evolved and enlightened and is above. No, she's still the same old Callie. Yeah,
as I've moved through everything that I've moved through, like, what's
she's
the
lit.
relevance?
I mean, she does drink a lot. Like, she accused Eric of being the alcoholic, but she's the one at 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning, making her little margaritas and having some tequila every damn day. And Ilya do it.
Right? But when the relevance is still me and my name is still in your mouth, I need to know why that is. Kaila, what the fuck? Kaila, why are you
Here she is using Kai's full name.
still mentioning me?
Why are you still mentioning her? Every fucking video you're talking about Kai. Every goddamn video. Do you think she's not going to go to places where she can and defend herself against your accusations?
Why are you still trying to bring up, honey, I only lived with you for 2 months. 2 months.
And she took you in for those 2 months, and you probably would have stayed longer if she hadn't asked you to help pay rent while you were staying there. And when it came time to pay rent, the money you owed, you bailed, you left, right? Because you were staying in that trap house beforehand where Brandon's mom put you in a hotel to get you out of the house. And there is a video clip in one of Nikipedia's videos that I was listening to on my 10-hour drive from Texas with Eric talking to your father, and your father saying, I didn't know it was a crack house until I saw it with my own eyes. That's from your father's mouth because Eric recorded that conversation.
And during the time period of like when I was pregnant and even like newly postpartum, I wasn't around you that often. We didn't even hang out that often. We probably hung out like what, uh, quite literally maybe 3 times, right? So we're getting to a point, Kyla, where I'm gonna either need you to figure out your entire everything because you are very bold as you sit over there in your kids above all given furniture, right? In your spew.
I don't believe this. I believe Kai already had furniture in the apartment. But you, by by saying this, you're almost implying that people that need assistance to get furniture, like Kids Above All, because you didn't have shit whenever you left Eric's place, you throwing this in like an insult, you and your Kids Above All furniture, you're making it sound like people that need that assistance are lesser than and are beneath you. Now, I don't believe that Kai needed their help getting furniture. She may have needed assistance getting furniture for the baby, because why would Kai have baby furniture? She doesn't have a baby, she has cats. I mean, some people do have baby furniture for their cats, probably, but Kai, why would Kai have baby furniture, right? So maybe Kids Above All helped with that. But then here's Callie expanding that and exaggerating it, making it sound like that Kids Above All furnished all of Kai's apartment. Because you're going to see here that Callie, each time she talks about something, it gets bigger and bigger each time. So here we have her implying that, oh, if Kai needed help with this, oh, she's less than. So you're implying that people that need this service are less than.
Narratives in your I mean, honey, what?
Sorry, and that wouldn't be Kai needing that baby furniture. That would be you needing that baby furniture for whatever place you were in. But she's trying to push it off onto Kai. Oh, well, Kai needed Kids Above All's help for furniture. If she did need help for furniture, it's probably baby shit, which you needed, not Kai. Well, enjoy your shower, Sammy. Go hose off.
I only lived with you for 2 months. I've been where I'm at right now for 15. What is your relevance?
Oh, somebody in the chat asked, she's still going on that channel like she did a few months ago. I think they're talking about Nikipedia.
What is the need for you to keep mentioning me, trying to talk about my relationship? She's still going on that channel like she did a few months ago.
Girl, get some fucking glasses. I know the chat can be hard to read when it's on your phone, but damn.
Not that channel, but like, I guess, or maybe she is. I don't know. I don't know that part yet. So let me not speak specifically, because I don't know the specifics. But I know that she's going on like another person's shit. She's in chat, like talking shit. And she's over here trying to talk shit on my engagement. Mind you, she's a woman who's never been engaged in her life, right?
So, collecting engagement rings like they're Super Bowl rings isn't an accomplishment, Callie.
Y'all saw, I just fucking ascended into home ownership. Y'all know I love my man. He's a
You only own a home because your family put your name on the title. It's not like you saved money and bought a home yourself. I ascended into home ownership. Yeah, because your family has lifted your ass up. Your dad gave you your car. Everything that you have has been given to you, Callie, on a fucking silver platter. And you want to talk down to people that may need help and talk shit about people? You only have a home because this is your family's ancestral home, as you call it, and because they put you on the fucking title for the house. So don't be trying to act like you're better than anybody else because you're a homeowner. Right? You were only recently put on that house's title. Right? You aren't better than anybody. Right? And do you love your man? Because just like a month and a half ago, you were all like, he's all right. You know, he's all right, kind of an attitude. You only love him because he gives you money. If he were to lose his job tomorrow and be out of work, you'd probably dump his ass. Or you'd go to Lakefront Dude, which by the way, Lakefront Dude doesn't even know she has a baby. She never told him she had a fucking baby.
amazing. You know what I'm saying? He's really understanding. Like y'all have seen. My shit's here on the.
Because you're lying to his ass too, the poor man. Now, according to her, she's also known paramedic for many, many years. And he supported her YouTube channel and her OnlyFans. So this guy that she's known for years was also following her on OnlyFans and shit. So it's a little weird.
Display. I've always been the public figure. This bitch, see, is trying to throw dirt on things. I only lived with her for 2 months, and we were friends.
No, at least not in that way. She hasn't mentioned Lakefront Dude in a while, but when she was talking about Lakefront Dude, yeah, he didn't know she had a baby.
But to be honest, like, she's always been like the weird friend. Like, you know what I mean? That's why my name is
I think you might be the weird friend, Callie. I know I'm the weird friend, but I think you might be the weird friend.
still in her mouth. Mind you, I said this bitch is dead to me, along with many other people. This
If she were dead to you, you wouldn't mention her every goddamn video.
bitch is dead to me, along with many others, because everyone who fucking did what they did in 2024, honey, like, you're dead to me, like, clearly. But what I want to know is, what is the reason to still keep my name in your mouth when
Well, I just told you, because you keep talking about her, right? You're the one that keeps saying in every video talking about Kai accusing her of calling DCFS, which could affect her job. And you also continually accuse her of being in like cahoots with Eric and having an affair. Isn't Paramedic the guy, the one that proposed to her? Yeah, Paramedic proposed to her, and he allegedly does watch her YouTube videos. Callie, yeah, Ilya. Callie had Kai go with her to meet Shane for the first time, and then ditched her to hang out with Shane the whole time. Yeah, I remember. I remember Kai talking about that. Even though Callie has de-centered men, she will always choose a man over her friends.
all I've done is move on, and now you want to talk shit on things that you know absolutely nothing about. However, though, however,
Kai wasn't talking shit about things she didn't know anything about. I even asked Kai in the chat, I asked her, did you ever meet Paramedic? And she said no. I only saw him from the window whenever he would pick Callie up or drop her off. So she hasn't talked shit about Paramedic. She's like, no, I've never met him. I've only seen him.
though, because of Kaila's actions and because of all the things she did y'all forget that my bestie Christian piped up? My bestie Hannah can still pipe the fuck up. My man can still pipe up. And if we really want to talk about personal business and all that, I could, because Kyla, she's trying it. And like,
So again, Hannah, uh, Hannah may live in the area, but never hang out with Kai. Christian lives in like Michigan or Minnesota somewhere, so she's never been around to see this shit. And Paramedic only knows what Callie tells him. And all of these friends, Brandon, and all of these people only know what Callie tells them. And anything that they would say in court, because she keeps talking about, oh, well, I can do this in court, anything they say would be hearsay. If she's like, yeah, I have Brandon on the phone for pickups, Brandon doesn't know what's going on. He only knows what you're telling him. And you're an unreliable narrator because you're in your own little fucking world.
to me, it's dumb. To me, it's like really stupid. But it's like getting to a point, do I have to give you the Massachusetts treatment? Because I can. I don't care.
Do you forget what happened? What the fallout from Massachusetts was, Callie? That it was your audience abandoning you because you lied to them? Do you forget? Do you forget the fallout from Massachusetts?
I don't care. Kyla, you are the same person that when Kids Above All asked me if I wanted to report you to your job because of your actions, I didn't.
Because you can't. What is the Massachusetts treatment? Just. She's unhinged, right? She thinks she's the queen of receipts. It's whenever she was living in Massachusetts with Shane, whenever she and Shane broke up, And Callie started spreading lies and shit about Shane and that whole situation. It's just, she becomes unhinged, basically. And kids, above all, only knows what you told them, Callie, and you lied to them. And what did Kai do? Kai did not call DCFS on you. So of course you don't want to report her to her job because she didn't do shit, and you know that you couldn't prove it.
What is your issue? What is your problem?
Her problem is you keep fucking bringing her up in your videos.
Why do you feel the need to be in chats talking shit about me and talking shit? Honey, we only lived together for 2 months. I have been in this said house for 15 months and my name just got put on this house as owner, right? A month ago.
Again, Callie makes it sound like she's so accomplished. Yeah, it's just Callie specific, Cashew. Right. Callie makes it sound like she's so accomplished, she's saved money, she's done this and that, and she's bought this home. You know, I'm getting my real estate license. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to get your real estate license. It's 75 hours of coursework and you take a test. And then it's on you to keep up with housing trends and study and do that stuff because they change from year to year. But she's making it sound like that she's better than everybody else because she owns a home. But it's through no work of her own that she owns this home. It was given to her.
What can you say about this life here? You have nothing. Where's your engagement? Where's your child? What's your job looking like? What furniture of
Okay, Kai probably doesn't even want to fucking be engaged right now, but who cares? She doesn't want children right now. She could have one. She has the plumbing for it. She could pop out a crotch goblin if she wanted to. Her job, she has a job. She goes to work every day.
yours do you have that wasn't provided by Kids Above All?
Probably everything that wasn't like a crib or a baby bed or a high chair is my guess. Sammy, she inherited a semi-condemned. Yeah. Well, we know people who have their name on a house deed are only good people. Yeah, the wallpaper. Yeah, I am so envious of Callie's shitty wallpaper job, but I have my own shitty paint jobs.
Enjoy your pantry food. Like what?
Her asking someone where their kid is you know, Rin, you are absolutely right. Where is your kid, Callie? Your Callie's with his father right now because you can't be bothered because court isn't a priority for you to try to get joint custody. Because allegedly, from what I hear on Nikki's videos, sorry, Nikkipedia, not Nikki T, is that she's just asking to maintain the current schedule because she's so busy. She has such a busy life, which is having her kid 6 days a fucking month. 6 days. Right? Enjoy your pantry food. I'm sure Kai can buy groceries just fine. But if she needs to go to a food pantry to get some things, that's what they're there for. They're there to help people. Right? Not everybody can have. No worry, bossy. Not everybody can have a sugar daddy, two sugar daddies, door dashing them Starbucks every morning and being like, oh, baby, what you want for lunch? I'll get you some chilies, right? Not everybody can have sugar daddies over here door dashing them food for every fucking meal, right? There's no shame in using public services. There's no shame in having EBT. There's no shame in using WIC. There's no shame in going to a food pantry. So for you to be trying to put somebody down for using these services that you have also used kind of makes you a shitty person. Ilya says Kai has a better, more sustainable, and more official job than Callie ever has had or could have. 100% Ilya. 100%.
Like what? Not hey
What,
hoes,
Cashew?
lol. I could tell today is not the day for questions, so I'm listening at 1.5 from the beginning.
Yeah, whoever said that in chat, I can't see. They have me blocked.
Oh, okay. So you're in the beginning or whatever. You're in the beginning. Um. Oh my.
Yeah, Cashew, there's nothing wrong with using Uber Eats if it fits into your budget, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But for Callie to be over here like acting like she's better than everybody else because she has sugar daddies sending her food all the fucking time. Nikki, currently taking applications for sugar daddies. Smex not included. Well, allegedly Callie was being celibate, but there's suspicion that she wasn't actually celibate with Lakefront. She needed to do some of that fast food money for some glasses. Yeah. Then she wouldn't need to meld with the phone screen to read. Long distance sugar daddies preferred. Even better, right? I need to give me a sugar mama. I'd probably be the sugar mama, let's be real. But, it's like acting like she's balling will make her broke. Yeah.
My man's about to. He's on his way. Okay, cool. I didn't even know that he was like gonna stop by. I mean, honestly, with my man on the way, maybe we can all just sit and have a kiki because it was indeed my man who, over the phone,
It was your man that buys you Starbucks every morning.
heard Kyla losing her fucking mind, arguing with her fucking situationship to the wee hours of the morning. I need to know why I'm still on this bitch's mind so hard when I only lived with her for a few months. And speaking of which, you over there trying to pipe up, act like my ex was some kind of a prize when I only.
Well, if Kai's arguing with her boyfriend, who cares? They're probably arguing about your ass living there.
Only lived with him for a few months.
Just because you didn't live with him the whole time doesn't mean that you weren't involved with him, right? You said that you've known him you said that you've known him since you were a teenager. So you've known Eric for a long, long time. It doesn't matter how long you lived with him, and you were together with him for what, over a year? Ilya says they were friends for a decade or more. No. Who? Kai or Eric? Eric, yeah, since he was a teenager.
And I've been where I'm at for 15 months.
Who cares? It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant, Callie.
And ongoing. You right? Like, until I sell it, whatever, and all those things you guys know.
She's deflecting. She makes these straw man arguments. She makes an argument to attack that nobody's made. Nobody has said shit about where you live or owning a home.
Like I start school back up for my license or whatever, but like I'm kind of getting to a point to where this bitch, like, I don't know what her problem is, but I don't think that she wants the smoke that she's looking for.
What are
And
you
if
gonna
she
do?
indeed wants the smoke that she's looking for, she's not gonna like it because it's all gonna come from me. Like how she wanted to try and tell you guys, oh, she's lying about the whole storage unit thing. Honey, I fucking my old iPhone Apple Cloud Storage, it saves voicemails, even if they are years old. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
even if those
yeah,
voicemails are
cashew.
years old, I could just play it. But the thing is, if I play it, I'm gonna play it in full and I'm not gonna edit shit out.
I do remember something about a storage unit. Um, I remember something about a storage unit, but irrelevant. Yeah, she did really mess up losing Kai as a friend. It seems I know Ilya uses Wednesday night. A lot of people that come into Callie's life, she ends up just using them, and then they're like, I can't do this. and they leave. As people would possibly say, she's the common denominator. I hate that fucking phrase so much. But, you know, if she's the one, if everybody's leaving her in the same fashion, maybe she needs to look at that.
Yo ass put your shit in storage under my name and they were blowing me up, darling.
Why would she do that? So now she's saying, oh, the storage unit wasn't hers, it was Kai's.
Don't get me started on all the PayPals I sent you too as well.
I don't know about this,
Okay.
so
Where you try to act like you were such that, like, you want to act like I was some dependent friend. You want to act like I contributed nothing when I lived with you. Like,
if it was PayPal's whenever she lived with Kai, Kai can easily pull up her PayPal and check for that. Sam, you're going in for a shower now. She used her food stamps to contribute some food.
what does that matter? I can't believe she's still going. I was DM'd about this because I just, showed you all how my, Instagram's been blowing up and everything like that. Like, and that's great. Like, my shit's been doing numbers. Like, but y'all are amazing. Like, that's who y'all are. Like, the free spirits are awesome. Like, you know what I mean?
Is it
But
doing
like, honey,
numbers?
don't sit here and act like you were. Honey, do you know how annoying you were at my fucking baby shower when you were having your conniption fit about your
Same
situationship
cashew.
cheating on you with your baby mama? Do I need to have my homie Brandon call in again and talk about the bumps on your lip and that's why they didn't want to smoke with you? Like, let's.
So here, see, she brings up things that are completely irrelevant, and then she's like, "But I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to bring anything up." Right? Does she ever wear a normal shirt? No. The few times you've gone to, yeah, there aren't very many people in there usually, but it has 274 views. So she does this kind of backhanded thing. Oh, I'm not going to talk about what a blah 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 you are. I'm not going to talk about this and this and this. But yeah, she just drags Kai for no reason. Cashew. Yeah, yeah. She and Amberlynn are like two peas in a pod. Sorry, I'm looking through Ilia's chat here.
Just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and just put it all out there. If I really give Kylo exactly what she's looking for, she's not going to like it. She's
All she wants is to be left alone, right? So Kai did say in the chat, in Ilia's chat here, we were talking about cars. French girl. She does say here, oh damn it, I hate when it does that. When I met her, she was in the process of moving back in with her dad due to non-payment. She told me she stopped paying rent because of the roach infestation in her apartment slash building. Right? And then Udon Baby is here in the chat, who used to be a Cali fan. So I don't know if Kai meant like whenever she met Kelly the very first time years ago. Hey, Chris. Um, Callie she's a former reaction channel that's kind of become a lolcow herself. Um, and but she started coming after Ilia because Ilia's been making videos about her, and she's just trying to get ahead of it. Right, Ilya, these are fake threats. I don't think Callie has anything of substance. It's the same thing Amber Lynn does with Beck. I could say so much. It brings up irrelevant and private info like a yeast infection. Yeah, exactly. Callie does that the entire stream. Bringing up things that are completely irrelevant, that have nothing to do with anything, but she's just trying to throw things out there and see what sticks. She never actually addresses anything that people question her about or mention, right? She always brings up something completely irrelevant and attacks that, or makes up an argument that you didn't even make.
Not going to enjoy it. Don't try me. I'm a bitch to where my own program wanted to report you to your job because, and you know exactly what you did against
Does she know what she did? Because I don't think she did anything.
me and my child, in addition to weaponizing your job against me and my child, regardless of all the little narratives that you've tried to
Yeah, you're home now.
spin. We see how far it's gotten you to where you're in 2026 still talking shit. Honey, are you aware that this year being a new year, it's going on 2 years since I've even associated with you, darling?
No, it's not. It's like 14 months.
Honey, what? I'm more firm where I am right here than I ever was with you. Do I need to get Christian on here and talk about how she overheard you shrieking? Do I need to get my man on here?
So we can have more hearsay from people just repeating what you've told them? No, we're good.
And talk about how he was literally like fucking concerned for me in your fucking environment? Because even he could hear your bullshit. Even he saw your bullshit. You notice how you never met my current man, right? So I don't know why you feel the need to want to speak and run your mouth about shit that you don't know about, darling,
She
like doll
hasn't.
face. You don't know.
Oh yeah, and she keeps calling her doll face in this video. It's fucking annoying. But Kai wasn't speaking about your relationship.
Know him. And for all you bitches who are trying to like, oh, I don't understand how he's a paramedic and no, paramedic salary, no. Maybe I tell you bitches he's a paramedic because quite literally he's been in his own industry for over 10 years. Perhaps maybe he moved up. What position and how he moved up is our business.
I don't think anybody's questioned what he does for work. It's just like, oh, well, paramedics don't really make a lot of money if he is just a paramedic, and Callie's over here bleeding him dry. But maybe he has moved up, right? Like, one of my cousins was a paramedic trainer. He trained paramedics. He was higher up, right? So maybe he does something like that. But nobody's questioned, like, what he does. We've just been like, wow, Callie's gonna bleed his ass dry.
I don't tell you bitches everything the way you think that I used to. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the free spirits and I love you guys so much. But don't try me. And all I gotta say about Kyla is,
Girl, you're gonna poke your eye out with those damn nails.
doll face, honey, don't do this. Because it won't just be me coming at you.
You don't want her to do this because she might say something that's true about you, and then people in your audience could possibly see it and be like, wait a minute, that's not what Callie said. I also just want to point out that either she has nobody in her chat, or there are a lot of fucking people that have me blocked because her chat's not moving. So either they all have me blocked or nobody's talking.
It's gonna be all of us. It
Right,
will be all
Sammy?
of us together. Me, Christian, Brandon, my man. Don't do it. Especially when you've been left alone this far, this long.
But you haven't left her alone. You keep talking shit about her.
For a reason. Because of who and what you are. Because of who and what you represent. I don't care how many fucking bitch ass police reports you want to file. Honey, I had one too. But the real shit lies with kids above all. Are you kidding me? I don't have to go and
Right. Ilya says, classic. Callie getting other people and, quote, spies, dogpiling on people because she's a coward. Yeah, well, I mean, same thing with, like, Shane. Whenever she tried to spin it, whenever she was talking about, like, having somebody there waiting for him, and then she would laugh about, like, um, she would laugh about, like, oh, I wasn't threatening Shane, whenever she totally was. I wish I'd used StreamYards, but I didn't use StreamYards. Get on Discord, Ilya. If you pop onto Discord and give me a call, I'll pull you up. And then what window is that? I can let me Hey Taylor. No, that's not right. I gotta remember how to. There we go. Sorry, I'm just waiting for Ilya to come into. Oh wait, collab cam. I'm gonna copy a link. I'm gonna see if this. Are you at your computer, Ilya? See if this will work. If you have Streamlabs open, I don't know if that will work. Let's see if collab cam with Streamlabs will work. Sorry, well, that's my Discord. I've never tried this with Streamlabs before because Streamlabs can be a little bit of a bitch. But we're gonna see here. Ooh, what's your skincare routine, Mars? Because you have beautiful skin. What do you do? Why am I sharing my Elgato? Stop that. Oh no, wait, that is me. What am I trying to share up here? What are you? You're gonna have a little bit of an inception here on the screen as I'm trying to sort this out. I think I need 3 monitors. What do y'all think? You think I can fit 3 monitors on my desk? I mean, I have 4, but these are for my other work laptop. I need to find better skincare because my ass is getting old and I'm starting to look at The Korean skincare. Yes, that's right. Because I mentioned you to be careful with the face creams because sometimes they put lightening agents in it. Girl, in wintertime, I am so fucking dry. Liz says ChatGPT told me I had mature skin the other day, and I was offended. Etude House. Yeah, I would walk by, I mean, as you all know by now, I lived in Korea for 5 years, and I would walk by those shops a lot in Seoul. You don't think they're allowed to be imported? Could be. Could be. I mean, you British people are pasty enough. A lot of you. Not all British people are white. But, yeah, I'm pasty as fuck. If I were any lighter, I'd be translucent. Oh, it's making you download software? Oh, really? I don't even know if this will work, Ilya. I may have to fall back on Discord if it's weird. Neutrogena's good. CeraVe is pretty good too. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna turn her back on here.
Show it to fucking feel some kind of a way. I don't have to go and show it to fucking give whatever some like type of relevance or whatever. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that.
No, you just lie about things to people.
But the fact that you've pulled the
Okay.
exact actions that you
Ilya.
have and you continuously try to like spin narratives in chats, honey.
You're the one spinning the fucking narratives, Callie, in your videos. Kai doesn't have a platform. As you've said, you're the public figure, and you're the one always coming on spreading shit. You didn't think Kai would ever hear what you're saying about her.
Honey, you don't want me. What
Oh,
you don't want me to
interesting,
do
Ren.
is really tell the full truth about you. Where is your mom? Where is your dad, Kaila?
Well, that's a low blow. Why are you bringing that up? Why is that relevant? Why is it relevant where her mom and where her dad are? Huh? Now you're just being a bitch. Right? How is any of that shit relevant? Again, she's making attacks at Kai, but she's not saying how anything that Kai said is wrong. And she won't bring up anything that Kai said because then her audience might possibly question it. Right? And she knows that her audience aren't going to go watch the videos that Nikipedia has made or watch Ilya's videos unless it's the ones that feed her back information. Right? She's not going to say what Kai has said and then try to disprove it or counter it because she can't. So she brings up things that don't matter and are irrelevant just to attack her. Oh, oh, sorry. Apparently Ilya's connecting. Let's see if it works. Is it working? Okay, I see collab cam. Let me see. Oh, Ilya, there we go. Okay, collab cam, Ilya. Show on stream. Okay. Hey, shut the front door. I have assigned something other. Yeah, I have it assigned to you. Assigned to source. I have it set to video capture device. Oh, collab cam. Is that working now? Okay, collab cam. Hide, unhide. Sorry, y'all, this is new. I have the share video source set to collab cam. Video capture device is what I have it set to. I don't know why it's asking for my... I don't know why it's asking for my stuff. Streamlabs is not very user-friendly. People do their own face threading? No, I haven't seen that. Okay, Ilya, well, Streamlabs is being a little bitch. If you want to just call me on Discord, because I'm going to have to look into how to do this, because it is not... Yeah. I don't know. Streamlabs is not very user-friendly. So... yeah, we'll do Discord. All right. Oh, hold on. What did it do? Okay, where are... There should be a guest thing. No, that's for streaming. Okay, I can't hear you, Ilya. Okay, it's showing you as muted. You know what? Let's try, let's go into the voice channel. Let's try that. I don't know why technology is being difficult. There is a voice channel. We have a voice channel. Where are... Treehouse. Good lord. Okay. Treehouse voice channel, Ilya. The voice chat's where I am. The Treehouse voice chat. We'll get there soon, people. Oh, my neck. Okay, it's showing your microphone still as being muted, Ilya.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there we go. For some reason, it had you muted automatically. That's bizarre.
So interesting. It could have been because I had your live stream opened up.
Could be.
I'm not
Okay,
sure though.
you guys can hear Ilya, right?
Oh gosh, I can barely hear you though. Okay, if I do this, can you still hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect. So I can hear you better because I had my headphone in and I can just hear you better.
Okay. No worries.
Okay, I'm gonna open your stream up on my computer just to also see what you're saying on there, or I guess rather what Loafs is saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, right now she's talking shit about Kai, asking, "Where's your mom? Where's your dad?"
Um,
Well, I mean, one of these days, your son might be asking the same fucking thing about where his parents are.
yeah. Sorry, I'm watching your stream now. Okay, so I'm pulling up right now because I okay, I heard myself now. Okay, sorry. I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it. Now I know how to not distract myself. I came on here to pull up on Loaves. You can quote that on Libby's channel and just say, I'm not going to tell you anything specific, but she lies. That's my statement. And you guys are just going to believe me, right?
Pretty much. Do I only have 2 viewers right now?
No, no, doesn't say that on mine.
Am I still live?
I think so. Yeah,
You see 6?
still
Okay.
live on mine. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's more. I was like, oh, everybody left while we were trying to get things sorted out. Hit square up. Okay, there we go. I don't know why
No,
YouTube is saying there's 2 people.
like honestly though, that was my statement
Yeah, she's
to kind of make a joke about how Callie she will say things vaguely. She will make fake threats to intimidate people.
mm-hmm.
And then she doesn't really follow through. It always ends up being something that we had no idea about. And as you've been saying this whole stream, Life of a Free Spirit has been talking about Kai as if like Kai is this enemy that just started talking about her. And you've repeated that Life of a Free Spirit talked about Kai on her channel in an unsavory way. And so Kai, usually people don't like find this or have a chance to clear their name. And Kai just wanted to clear their name because she's like, this is so weird. Why is she saying this stuff? Blah blah blah. And like,
Right.
I won't say what I guess how I phrase this. For Kai to want to talk about it as much as she does, that's her own thing. And like some people might say that, oh, she's like doing too much, she's going on this channel, that channel, but like this is really all she has
Right. She
of
doesn't have
well,
her own platform.
yeah, she doesn't have her own platform, but also who else can she like really listen to people kind of because we've known her for a few years now, maybe a couple of years, Life of a Free Spirit through the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And we see certain things and we say certain things. And I'm sure that could be pretty cathartic to somebody else as well to hear, like, dude, that's exactly how she is. And like, thank you for calling that out and this and that. And I'm sure this is kind of nice for Kai to be like, honestly, yeah, finally, the bridge is burned, and this is what I've been wanting to say about Callie as a result of Callie bringing her up and saying that like one of the first things was that they were having an affair or they're Eric and Kai are together now.
Right. Right.
So
Guys, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know anybody that would be like, okay, now you're spreading lies about me that I'm sleeping with your, baby daddy, and that's just not true. And then,
yeah,
but the thing is that Callie would do it in a way like, well, I don't know if they're doing this, but maybe I just and it's like, but she's floating that out there to plant that seed.
hmm hmm and I
And then
feel like
it's
well, more often than not, she heavily implies that this is what's going on. And I
Right.
think she sprinkles in like maybes, but she talks about things as if it's a fact. And you can't really tell if this is just her delusion and what she's made up in her head or has manifested for herself, and this is
Right.
her reality, or what is the truth. Because it's honestly sounding like a lot of the things that Los claims about other people,
Are
it's
her.
are her. It's creepy.
It's and part of it is like you don't know if Callie like actually believes what she is
Mm,
saying because she is so in her own little world that she truly believes these things, because even whenever she would like share her quote receipts of like Eric, and then sharing the messages from the talking parents app, I think is what it's called. She
yeah, the
thinks
court appointed app.
yeah, she thinks she's really done something, like playing that clip of he threatened my life, and then he clearly
Mm,
says, I will kill you in court.
yeah.
And it's like, what? No, he didn't. And then the whole like oh that's right. Her fifth talking point is always the withholding. He withheld the
Yes.
baby from me for 3 months. And then whenever she came out with her quote receipts, it showed that Eric messaged her and then she didn't respond for a month.
Yes.
And it's like,
And
what you're doing isn't doing what you think it's doing here, Callie.
exactly. Speaking of that specific receipt, she didn't reply for a month, but Eric did message her on that app
Yeah.
on April 16th or whatever it was,
Hmm.
and tried to reach out to her, and she still didn't reply. So, like,
Hmm.
he even reached out to her to see how she's doing, and she just didn't reply
Hmm.
at all for over a month.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and then for her to try to she's always trying to blame Eric for things that's her own
Mm-hmm.
fault, or the court does. Like her saying, "Oh, Eric defaulted the case." Eric can't do that. The court defaulted the case because your ass didn't show up twice to court.
Mm-hmm.
So she's trying to turn people against these people in her life, like Eric and Kai, and then she's planting seeds of doubt against you and like Kai and Nikipedia, because she doesn't want her audience to go listen to other people and then be like, wait a minute, you're right, that doesn't make sense. And then she
Yeah.
doesn't want people to question her narrative. So she tries to paint she tries to get ahead of it by trying to make it sound like everybody else is lying about her, whenever she's the one that's lying to her audience. Unless unless in her delusional world that she lives in with Shira and her manifestation, she truly believes these things, because I don't know why she would think these quote receipts would make her look good.
Yeah. The whole time you're talking, Libby, I'm tapping my fingers together and thinking clock that T, like honestly. You hit the nail on the head. And with you brought up a really great point about, I don't know if she actually believes it, but all of this stuff is leading me to believe that she really believes it. And when you say that she really believes it, that sounds crazier than her not believing it and just putting up this act because that's what she like is going to manifest. And if
Right.
if this is how I live my life, this is how things will go, right? If I just ignore things and blah blah blah. And it just to get like a little personal for like 10 seconds, it triggers every like religious trauma bone in
Mm,
my body and thinking of like, oh, just pray about it and it'll happen. And like manifestation just makes me think about that. I know that's
right.
not the same thing,
Right.
but that's
God
what it
will
triggers in me.
provide if you just ask for it. And then people will do all kinds of
Exactly.
shit and like let themselves go and do things because they're waiting on some deity to provide something for them.
Exactly. And so it makes me think about that. And to that point, and you thinking that she really believes it. Like, faith goes hard, and people are like, whether I'm being delusional or not, I would never tell anybody that I don't believe this. That would
Hmm.
completely shatter everything that I've built in my faith, or like me saying that this stuff really happens, or whatever it is. And
Right.
so, yeah, that was a great point. And I just have always thought that there's a lot of things she really doesn't believe and she just has to kind of embellish. But
Hmm.
I think in her mind, it's not lying about it. It's just like, I'm not going to tell you what really happened. Like, this is what happened and blah, blah, blah. Like, that would be bad of me to say that I did this, even though she knows she did something bad. Maybe that's what I hope. But
Right.
oof,
It's
it's
just,
just not looking good for her. And she's
yeah,
acting like everything's great.
yeah. Well, like later in this stream here, she talks about like, oh, Kai was on this channel losing her mind, like whenever Kai was talking to Nikipedia. And Kai was very calm in those videos when
Very.
Nikipedia, she might have got a little, like, because she's upset, like, hey, this isn't cool. But later in this
Yes.
video, Callie is quite honestly, she's losing her shit later in this video whenever she starts talking about you in the chat and stuff.
Oh,
And it's
shoot.
and it's yeah, she is going off, and her eyebrows show that she was not paying attention.
Oh, no.
That screen cap
Nope.
that I put in the Discord, it was like, oh my. Um,
I will
but
not
it's
comment on Kelly's
but
eyebrows,
it's
her wallpaper, her shitty wallpaper, her
I
bad
usually
eyebrows,
I
or
don't usually
her.
either, but it's pretty obvious. But it's like, but it's but you're right that it kind of speaks to a larger issue if she does truly believe the things that she's saying whenever they
Mm,
are demonstrably false.
hmm.
Because if she does, that kind of points to maybe some possible mental health issues. So here, Callie, we're going to speculate on some shit about you since you're bringing up things about Kai's mom and dad. Maybe
We.
you have, maybe you, we. Ilya's like, leave me out of your bullshit, Libby. I'm not speculating.
When did I say that to illness?
I will speculate that like
Totally kidding.
maybe there are some mental health issues. We know that it runs in her family. But then even more because it's like, why would she? I don't understand. Maybe because I'm more of a private person, I don't know why she would choose to bring all of this to the internet and then think that she's
Mm.
really doing something and being like, this is my wow, I am very southern there. This 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 is me recording this and giving my evidence and proof whenever it's like, honey, if that guardian ad litem is watching your channel, if DCFS has been watching your channel, they're not going to see anything positive. But, Nikipedia brought up a point in one of her videos. She thinks Callie gives them the traumatized girly channel and not this one.
Oh, I
But,
did not hear that.
yeah, I listened to I had 20 hours of drive time. I listened to a lot of,
Hmm.
I listened to all of her Kelly streams from the
Well,
last month.
thank you so much for doing that. I give me the tea,
But it's
because I've been avoiding her.
Yeah, she said that she's like, I think Kelly may be giving them the Traumatized Girly channel. But we
Oof.
know that Eric knows about this channel and the people in Eric's life, and that Eric has taken, because Nikki is in contact with Eric.
Yeah.
And Eric has been like,
How do you
no,
feel
that's
about
not what
that?
happened. You know,
How do you feel about Wikipedia being in contact with Eric?
I it's kind of the same thing with Kai, right? Like Callie is on
Hmm.
here lying about them, and Eric isn't an online public person. He doesn't have
Hmm.
social media, and he's like, "Well, shit, she's spreading lies about me. I need to defend myself." So I'm kind of
Hmm.
like, it could be seen as like touching the poo, but I could
Yeah,
also see Kai and Eric reaching out and being like, "Hey, we see that you're making this content about Callie. Do you mind getting our side out there because she's lying about me and I don't have my own platforms." I mean,
that's fair.
so it's just
That was very convincing.
Yeah. And I mean, because I think they did reach out to her. She didn't reach out to them. Um,
Hmm.
so, but she's also very respectful about not sharing things that Eric asked her to not share. Um,
Yeah, so isn't court over now for
I
them?
I don't know. I haven't.
I thought I saw a
Ca-
post saying, or
Callie
like a
had a
live stream that saying that said case is over or court is over, case is closed or something.
Callie had a video titled "No More Court Updates," and I don't know what she says in it, but we can watch that. And
Oh, okay, okay, that's my bad.
um,
I didn't really look too closely.
so I don't know. But here's the thing: what Nikki was
Mm.
saying, because again, she's been in contact with Eric, is that Callie is pretty much asking for things to stay the same. She's asking to keep the same arrangement.
Oh my,
So she's not
just 2 days a
asking for
month?
more time with the
Or
baby.
I'm sorry, 2 days a week?
Yeah, 6 days a month.
6 days a month?
She sees the baby every other weekend, Friday and Saturday, and then every other
No,
Wednesday.
no, every other?
Every other weekend and every other Wednesday
Where did you hear this?
on Nikki's channel, Nikipedia.
Oh my God.
And I'm assuming
That,
she's got that information from Eric.
yeah.
Yeah, and
I don't want to believe that.
yeah, because it's
I thought every
because
weekend was like, damn, I'm sorry, girl.
I thought it was every weekend too, but apparently it's every other weekend and then every other Wednesday. But the thing
Oh
is,
my
she's
God.
going on and on about because you noticed she's never said in her videos what she's asking for. All she says in the videos is what I'm asking for isn't being contested, which she wouldn't know if it was being
Mm-hmm.
contested. She never
Mm-hmm.
has actually said what it is that she's asking for time with the baby. So I'm just
Yeah.
wondering that if this goes on a little bit further and it's like, oh yeah, court's done, the arrangements are all done, if her audience might be like, well, are you going to have the baby more? And what she's going to respond with.
Yeah.
Because she'll probably put it back on the court or something, or be like, well, Eric, Eric pulled some fuck shit and, you know, lied about things, and whenever it would really be, no, she didn't ask for anything more.
So you believe she goes as far as to absolutely misrepresent what actually happened just because it sounds better for her?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She will absolutely misrepresent to make it look like it's Eric's fault or the court's fault or something. And because, so, and the thing with the GAL, the Guardian, apparently, um, the Guardian was back. So Callie got a waiver because she doesn't have money to pay for the Guardian, right? Somebody has to pay for the
Mm-hmm.
Guardian, and she got the fee waiver because she can't afford to pay for the Guardian. So it
Preach.
was either they had to start over with a new court appointed Guardian, or Eric had to keep paying the same Guardian.
Okay.
So Eric took over paying for the Guardian so they could keep the same one, because if they brought in a new one, they would have to start from the beginning and start over.
Okay.
So her talking about this Guardian like the Guardians are like best friend in the whole fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is,
Well,
whenever she was talking about that video, talking about, oh, the Guardian didn't contest this, the Guardian is doing this, the Guardian hadn't reviewed anything because he was just put back on the case that day. Yeah, shut the front door. That's what it is. Every other weekend and every other Wednesday, overnight, from Wednesday into Thursday.
that's the usual custody agreement.
Hmm. Yeah. So
But what does every other weekend mean? Like you have the kid for 5 days and then the weekend, or just
no,
those 2 days and Wednesday?
those 2 days and Wednesday. She picks up on Friday, I believe. Or like no, maybe it's Thursday. She picks up on Thursday, maybe, but it's the weekend because I think their pickups are like Friday and Sunday. Is it? Or is it Friday and Saturday? But she has the kid for 2 days on the weekends,
Oh my God, my mind is blown.
so it might be from
If
like
this is
six,
real,
might be like
you
6
know,
p.m. Friday to 6 p.m. Sunday, and
yeah,
then the Wednesday into Thursday because it's not like it's 6 p.m. is that pickup time.
okay,
So
okay,
and that's 6 days a month. But she's making it sound like she's the best mom in the whole fucking world, and maybe she is,
yeah,
but she only sees the kids 6 days a month. Eric is the
yeah.
primary guardian.
And to be clear, like we hear what Callie is saying, and then we hear what somebody else may be saying, right?
Hmm.
And if what somebody else is saying is true, that is diabolical. Whether it's true or not, obviously we don't have like direct confirmation. Like even if Eric would were to speak out, we wouldn't really know what is happening like on paper, but we can definitely make assumptions. I think we can make very educated assumptions based on when Callie doesn't stream and things
Exactly.
like that. Yeah.
Right. Well,
So,
so Cashew, I don't think so. So Cashew says, I think she's fighting for 50-50 Taylor. She got the custody right she deserves for being MIA for 2 months. So Cashew, from what I'm hearing on listening to some of Wikipedia streams, according to the baby's father, Eric, Callie is asking for things to remain as they are. She's not asking for joint custody. She's not asking for more custody. She's asking for things to maintain how they are, being the 6 days a month. But then you'll hear her say in streams, I'm not going to go after him for child support because I don't need it. Well, also, you wouldn't be the one getting child support because you aren't the primary guardian.
hmm,
So when all this is said and done, and if it stays the way it is with her only having the 6 days a month and Eric being the primary guardian, Callie is going to be the one ordered to pay child support
yep.
to Eric.
I hope he asks for some. He can get some of the paramedics money too.
Yeah. Yep. So that's
And I saw Taylor saying something. Hey Taylor, by the way, I'm my computer. I can see your guys' chats. Kelly, or no, it was right after this. It was about so much for the Guardian being on her side and hating Eric.
hmm
Um, like
well, the
why?
guardian has
Like
to be
what?
neutral. The guardian just cares about the child.
Exactly. And so whatever she was saying that he was on her side, if she was only asking for every other weekend and Wednesday, like she framed it as like she is basically going to get full custody and Eric is going to lose everything because he has been so unhinged and this and the this and the that. And I don't think that's the case.
Right.
Or or
Right.
or could both be true? Could both be true? Could she have perceived him having a fit or something about, like, for example, the pediatrician appointment? Apparently it was like his visit because he had the child and he didn't know
hmm
she was coming and she's like, I'm the mother, I can do it. Like that seemed like what the drama was, but she
Uh-huh.
didn't really want, I don't think she wanted to frame it as she came without saying anything and came to a pediatrician appointment she may have not like been able to go to. I don't know.
Right. Hey, Jessica. Right. Yeah. It was him
Hey,
taking him to the
Jessica.
appointment, and then Callie just showed up to it. And he's probably like,
Yes.
what are you doing here? Right.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be seeing the baby during this time.
And
You can,
and
maybe because of the custody arrangement, maybe that's why he was upset about it. But then again, she
yeah.
being like, oh, he was losing his shit in the pediatric. Well, first of all, we haven't seen any proof of this, and
Yeah.
we've seen how you act on stream whenever you're losing your shit. And then you being like, oh, he was losing his shit in the Talking Parents app, whenever he just said one thing about like go spread your lies to your YouTube channel or something. She's like, oh, he was losing his shit.
Yeah.
No, that's not losing your shit. So
And
I wouldn't trust her classification and representation of somebody losing their shit.
I absolutely agree.
And I
Um,
mean, but then with her saying things like, oh, whenever he came back, whenever I had him back, he was hitting and like doing things. But it's like, well, and then you know how she always brings up condescendingly about the pack and play and all that and stuff. It's like well, because Callie, she's minimizing the shit that she did because the child was delayed. And
yes,
Eric put the baby into programs and now he's caught up. But wasn't he having like a bald spot or like a flat spot on his head because she just let
yes,
him lie there in the pack and play?
exactly.
Right. So it's like,
That's what was being said.
yeah, so that's what's been alleged. But then we also have Eric alleging in a video that I listened to while I was driving that whenever Callie would bring the baby back to him 2 different times, she had shoes on his feet, like sandals that were a size too small, and his little feet were hanging off the end of the sandal by like an inch.
Hmm.
So she
I
can't
do
even
remember hearing that.
so she can't even be bothered to put him in clothes that fit him. And then she goes off in her videos about a shirt. I guess maybe Eric had a shirt for the baby and she lost it or didn't bring it back. I don't know the situation around that. But she's
Hmm.
always going off about the shirt. Oh, the shirt. Because she's minimizing her own actions and trying to make Eric sound like a horrible father and being like, oh, well, he's at work all day. Well, yeah, bitch, he has a job. And he's
Yeah,
also he's getting somebody to watch the child. Yeah, that isn't related to the baby. Oh, well,
it's
I
like
mean,
putting
that's
a
how
child
it
in
works when you
daycare, but
have
this person like
childcare.
lives with you.
Right. And it's like she's trying to make him sound like a horrible parent, and he sounds like a father just trying to take care of his son and
Yeah.
trying to keep the son healthy and happy. Whenever Callie is over here sitting here drinking margaritas at 10 o'clock in the fucking morning.
To be fair, she probably doesn't have a child at that time, but yeah,
No, she doesn't,
yeah. But it's still
as
just
far as
like
we know.
it just doesn't give like the most responsible look if it's on the weekend maybe, but it's like yeah during the weekday, multiple times a week. And you reminded me of something I wanted to say earlier about Hallie minimizing things that she does and maximizing things that other does, and how common that is in our community. And I I understand that it's not like sorry, I'm also washing my dishes. I have a friend coming over later. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop right now. Um, I the minimizing and maximizing. I know it's not unique to our community. It's just sometimes what people do when they feel like they can get away with enough of a lie if they just do it right, or this person that is never going to find out, or for whatever reason they think that this lie will stick and people will just believe the good version.
Hmm.
I think obviously it's a lot more commendable to just be accountable for the shit that you've done and say you're going to do better or whatever. Like.
Right. Well, the funny thing is, I mean, it's like all of this court stuff and custody stuff is going to come to an end. And she's been talking so much shit about Eric being saying like he's dangerous or does this or whatever. But it's like all of this court stuff's going to come to an end soon. And whenever
uh,
you don't have joint or full custody of your child, what are you going to tell your audience that's been gassing you up and that you've been talking shit to this whole time and making up stories about Eric and Kai and all this? What are you going to tell them whenever you still only have this bare minimum custody arrangement? Because she's even said, and I was flabbergasted when I heard this during one of the videos that Nikki was playing, because I guess I hadn't seen that one yet. Whenever
okay.
this court stuff first started, she was talking about the court stuff and the all this stuff. She said, "But it's not my priority. The court stuff's not my priority."
Yes, I remember watching a live stream where she said something very similar to that, and it may have even been the same, oh, excuse me, the same quote.
Yeah, and
It was shocking. I was like, wait, did she just say that?
I know, I'm like, seriously, did you just say that in your live stream? And was your chat not like, well, why isn't it your priority? You know,
Yeah,
why isn't getting custody back of your child, at least joint custody minimum, why is this not your priority? And then for
yeah,
her to constantly be saying things like the whole thing about like, I come first. You know, my
mm.
kid too, but so
There
that
is nothing but me or
right, there's
whatever.
nothing but me, but so that Puppy can come back and have me be a good, but
Yeah,
it's like, but you're just focusing on yourself.
yeah.
You know, decentering men doesn't also include your son. It's like it's
Got her ass.
yeah, it's
Um,
crazy because like right, paramedic, she's in a relationship with this man. She's engaged to this man. What's he going to be seeing soon, right?
yeah.
With this whole thing. And for her, man,
We,
what really pissed me off in this video, the little bit that I heard, was her saying that you said and that your chat had said that, oh, paramedic's going to be dead in a year.
yes, I
I
remember
was
you
like,
saying that.
I'm just like, no, nobody said that.
Yeah,
Nobody said that, Callie.
those words came out of her mouth like she wasn't reading a chat.
No, no,
Oh my gosh.
no. Let me see here. Let me pull up the transcript. Let me see
Okay.
where am I? 2406. Somebody put 2406 in the chat so I can remember where we're leaving off.
Okay. 2406.
2406.
2406.
I'm going to search here. Thank you, Bossy. Okay, dead to me. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me back
Ah,
up a little bit.
I was thinking maybe Nen thought that I was Life of a Free Spirit because her chat may actually be scared of her. And like scared of criticizing her at all because she will go off on them or block them.
Could be. Yeah, well, so many people in her chat have me blocked. I can't see any. Her chat's not moving for me.
Mm-hmm.
These bitches.
Okay, here we go.
Damn, lady.
No, I'm tired
Shade.
of these bitches.
Okay, can you hear her? Or no, wait. Yeah, the stream muted, don't you?
I will sit down and listen to it right now. I just didn't want to listen to my own voice.
Yeah, I get it. 5 minutes left on what, Maggie? Are you making dinner? What you making me for dinner? I need a housewife.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you ready? All right. She's tired of these bitches.
No, I'm tired of these bitches. I'm tired. Like, bitch, you're over here trying to put in your little 2 cents and talk shit. Mind you, you're in the same chat where bitches are trying to be like, oh, her new man's gonna be dead in a year. Oh, her new man ain't got no money. Her new man. Maybe I'm not telling you all the details about my new man because it's not your fucking business, you dumbass bitch. What? What? You in the same chat wishing death on my new man? Meanwhile, Reese, he went and fucked
We
his baby
also
mama
didn't
again, didn't
say
he,
that
girl? Huh?
he didn't
You
have the
still
money.
mad?
Right. Right. Nobody said that. I know people have said in the chat before. Maggie, I'm slowly trying. I know people in chat have said before, paramedics don't make a lot of money, but he's apparently like higher up. She says paramedic, whatever, but people have
Yeah.
just been like, paramedics don't make a lot of money, so how's he affording Callie's lifestyle, basically, right?
Yes. But I even clarified, the words came out of my mouth. Callie said that he has a lot of experience in it, so if he's higher up, he's probably making like closer to the higher end of this. Like, we just don't know. It was something along the lines of
Right.
that, absolutely. So it's it's just really, I don't even know the word for it. I don't want to keep saying weird, but like the way that Callie takes information from something and doesn't have, she just feels comfortable saying it without having any of the context. Like Does she think that it's more dramatic that way because she can like clickbait whatever actually happened? Like, I don't know.
Right. Well, so it's like her, well, and then her saying these lines about like, oh, they're saying, oh, her new man's going to be dead, and nobody said that.
And I'd be,
What was
yeah,
said was your relationship will be dead in a year,
exactly.
not he will be dead. So it's either whoever's feeding her info. So whoever's watching right now for Callie,
Hmm.
please give her the correct information,
Yeah,
because even
Matsuri.
yeah, Matsuri, if you're here, I saw that you subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need all the subscribers I can get. I'm a very small channel. But even Matsuri was watching your video whenever you were talking about your little slip up, right? And she's like, I'll let Callie know that it wasn't what people were telling her.
Yeah,
But then here,
and she
even
still
in,
didn't listen.
yeah, here in this video, Callie brings that up again.
Of course.
Let's see. Let me see if I can. Here we go. We don't care over here. Well, it sure seems like you do care, Callie.
To pipe up and tell what the fuck he knows. And he don't care because he'll do it for little old me. We don't care over
Sorry,
here,
it's
honey.
Well,
I haven't seen the clip.
yeah, I have it playing right here. Yeah.
And my man
Okay.
is on his way over right now. Do you know all I gotta do is ask my man to pipe up and tell what the fuck he knows? And he don't care because he'll do it for little
Oh,
old me.
well,
We
he
don't
was
care
drunk
over
since
here,
that's the
honey.
only person.
We
Okay.
don't give a fuck. And you over there on Tree Boy's channel, I'm gonna need Tree Boy to explain why he felt it fucking necessary to call a Middle Eastern woman the N word while he was drunk. Since that's the only person entertaining you right now, Dollface.
Perfect. I'm listening to the clip now.
Right. I don't know who the Middle Eastern woman is. Is
That's
Alex
um that's
Glitter?
that's Alex Glitter. Yeah.
Is she Middle Eastern?
I don't know. That's what Callie said.
Right. So it's like, so again, she's bringing that up, trying to discredit you and make you look bad. So
That I'm
it's,
saying it because she's Middle Eastern.
yeah, well, just like, oh, because he was drunk. She's even
Yeah.
now, you know, but she's doing it just to discredit you, so that her audience will
Yeah.
be like, oh, well, Tree Boy is racist. We can't listen to him. That's all she's doing. She's just
Hmm.
trying to discredit people so that
Hmm.
they don't seek out other information. If they're like, wait a minute, some of these things Kali has said, they don't quite make sense, right?
Right.
But there I am doing what Callie does, being like, right, like you're going to agree with me, right? Because Callie will always say that. She'll be like, yeah,
Yes.
they're doing this,
Yes, buddy.
right, right.
Yes. 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 Whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
So I don't know anything about Alex Glitter aside from the fact that she was with like Negs and DC Media Girl and like that the addict community, the people that were like doxing and racist, homophobia, whatever the fuck happened with them. I
Mhm.
really didn't look into it because like there's a certain threshold I have for evil, and I think Amberlyn Reed is that, and Foodie Beauty is that max threshold for me. Like I can't do Shani and Rev or like the attic. I don't even want to research it. I'm fine being ignorant about that. So
I
I
can't
didn't
even
really
cover
know
Foodie
anybody.
Beauty.
Yeah, exactly. But with Alex Glitter, I just knew that she would always defend Callie and like she would like tweet and other things. People in my chat were telling me things about Alex Glitter and Loafs as as I was live streaming what was it? There was a YouTuber that had compilations of Callie's that were really
NarkTube.
easy to go through. NarkTube, yes. And so, like to a certain extent, I only know what other people were saying about Alex Glitter and like receipts that like screenshots that I saw of Alex Glitter typing and whatever,
Mhm.
and like on Twitter or I don't know.
Well, but
So
then we
that's
had
just what I knew.
Alex. Well, we had Alex clipping you and making it sound like
Yes.
you just said the word. without
Exactly.
any context. And that's what I hate. I hate whenever people take things without, because people have done it to me before too. That freaking Del Pondu, Del Quesadilla, one of those people
Mm,
that was in the Discord with Rachel and those people. Del is a mod for Jordy, but Del has done that shit to me, and she's probably watching right now. Hi, Del. And um, she's clipped me before trying to make me look bad. And
what was the clip again?
it was whenever it was a stream about Amber months and months ago, like last summer or something, whenever she was talking about Billie Eilish, and
Yeah.
people seemed to think that I was defending Amber's crush on Billie Eilish, when what I think I had
Mm,
said about it was, I don't see it as her having like a romantic crush on Billie Eilish. It's more like oh, she's so cute, I love her music, not like I want to date Billie Eilish, whenever Billie was like 17.
yes. Yes.
That I didn't see it as that way. And then people in chat were talking um, about like whenever they were kids, having crushes on people much, much older, right?
Hmm.
Like our dear little Lizzie having a crush on like Meryl Streep when she was like 10, right?
Uh,
It's, and I said, what I said was, and this was the bit she clipped, and she put it on Twitter saying, is Amber Lynn's favorite reactor self-reporting? And the clip was me saying, I think we've all had age inappropriate crushes.
yeah.
And that's all it was. And it's like, bitch, I was talking about like when you're a kid and you're like all these little kids being like, oh, One Direction, when they were like, 13, 14, and One Direction's like 20, 21.
Yes.
Or even with the situations like frickin' Leonardo DiCaprio and his 25-year-old girlfriends. That could be seen as age inappropriate.
Right.
But in that case, they're actually legal. But yeah, so she clipped
Yeah.
that and put it on Twitter, and now people think that I defend people having inappropriate relationships or crushes on people way, way younger, and I don't.
Because they clipped you saying everyone had age inappropriate
Crushes, yeah.
crushes. Yeah. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what happened to me. So you're just as bad as me, Libby.
I
We're
am.
we're in
We
this
are.
together.
High five. Look at us being horrible people. Yeah.
Oh
So
my
they'll
gosh,
take those.
maybe locale universe will take us now that we're so horrible.
Maybe. Yeah. So Alex would always do that shit. But it's funny because Alex was Callie's ride or die.
Hmm.
And now Alex is friends with Nikipedia and basically being like, yeah, Callie's a piece of shit. So
Yep.
what made that
Alex is a
happen?
mod for Wikipedia.
Yeah, yeah,
And I remember Loaf saying, "Oh, Alex Glitter, like I will always have love for her no matter what. I know she's an internet friend, but there's something about her that I will always have love for her." I'm pretty sure she hasn't known Alex Glitter for that long. And she was like, "Yeah, I can't say the same for Kai." I'm pretty sure her and Kai have known each other for like 8 years or a decade plus. They've known
I
each
think
other for that
so.
long.
Yeah. Well, but
Yeah.
here's
And
the
so it's like
thing.
this person, what was that?
Oh, here's the thing though, Ilya. Kai wasn't a public person. Kai doesn't have a YouTube or Twitter, and Kai isn't online like that. But Alex is. Alex has a platform. I think Callie is afraid of what Alex knows about her.
Mm,
So Callie doesn't want to be like, yeah, Alex, blah, 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 talking shit about Alex because she knows
yeah,
Alex could be like, well, all right, bitch, you want to play that?
that makes complete sense.
Which I think is just don't do that to people that were your friends. It's kind of like with
Yeah.
like Amber and Alexis, and all that shit. It's like why be friends with people if you're going to be like, well, I'm going to keep receipts. Well, I'm going to share this.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
if you and I ever have a falling out, I'm not going to be like,
Well,
well, Ilya said this 5 years ago. No, because I'm not like that. And you're not a
yeah,
shitty
well,
person, so I don't expect us ever having a huge fight. But it's like,
but I do have my receipts saved and counting, by the way.
Yeah, and so I think that's why Callie is like, I'm not going to speak on Alex. I think because Alex has a platform.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Taylor
I
says, just
found
had
it.
to come back and say you guys are too good for LolCal Live.
Aw, that's sweet. Thank you, Taylor.
Oh, by the way, DC Media Girl died. Did you guys know that? People in chat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, DC Media Girl passed away last summer, was it's been a bit, about 6 months, I want to say.
Thanks, Taylor. I said what I said. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in seeing what else she says in here. Is there anything else?
I don't know. Those were the two big things, and I had to turn it off because
Oh,
she was pissing me off.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
was working and I was getting angry, and I had to, because I was like, you're lying about fucking Illinois, and it made me angry, so I had to I had to turn
That's
it
very
off.
sweet. It's like part of me doesn't really take it seriously because it's Callie, but then like, yeah, I did have that one person come into my chat and was like, "Oh, how do you feel about Callie taking down your channel or something?" Something to that degree, and
Really?
I didn't acknowledge, yeah, I didn't acknowledge it, but I was like, okay, ew, like, is it someone from her channel? You know, like coming over to my channel to say something like threatening. That's really gross if it's the first thing that you're saying, you know?
That was in the Wednesday night stream, wasn't it, while I was driving?
I think so. Yeah.
I'll have to. Did you block them or anything?
No, no.
Okay. So if I go back to the chat, I should be able to see their name.
Yeah, I'll try to look for it too.
Look and see if they're a
But
new
yeah,
channel or something. But
it was just peculiar, and it was like, I don't know, it just felt like a threat, and so
that does seem
yeah,
threatening. Like, because I mean, what would Callie claim you're doing? That you're
yeah.
bullying? Because she used to make the exact same kind of content. It's reaction content.
hmm
I think she's just afraid, and this is completely my opinion. I think she's afraid that people in her chats might actually watch somebody else and then start to question what she's telling them. I
Wow,
mean,
well then maybe she shouldn't do those things.
yeah, well, I mean, like whenever Matt Suri was in your chat, Matt Suri was very respectful, and I was
Yeah.
talking to her a little bit, and I'm like, and I, said to Matt Suri, I'm like, I'm sorry, I hate to tell you this, but Callie's lying to you all, and Matt
Oh, I
Suri's just
saw
like,
that.
yeah, and like Matt Suri's like,
I was
well, I mean,
gagging.
yeah, she's like, I mean, some of the things you guys are pointing out, I understand questioning them,
Right.
and it's like, so I think she's afraid that people might actually be listening to other people and being like, oh, you're right, what Callie's telling us, or even not telling us. Because whenever she goes on her rants and all these things, she speaks in so many circles and just repeats things, but then never actually says the actual point.
Yeah. And it'll be sprinkled in as something super small, like it'll be like, oh my God, there's so much drama, you'll never believe what Eric did. And then it's like a text saying like, I'm picking up the kid, but he said it in he said he also needs the weekend, or like just something
Hmm.
small like that, but like, and then you're like, okay, well, when's the horrible thing coming in? Like, where's all the tea? And it's nothing. It's like
Hmm.
literally any small thing that he says or does, he's freaking out, he's going off.
Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to burp in y'all's ears. Yeah, and I think Ilya might have been the only one that heard that burp. I'm sorry, Ilya.
I heard it.
Yeah, well, like there was one in one of the videos I was listening to while I was driving. There was a bit. I think Eric had sent her a message, and he misspelt the word entire. He spelled it with an
Um,
I as the first letter instead of an E, and she picked that.
yes.
She picked that and just ran and went off with it, but just completely ignored like what he was saying, the context, and what he was actually saying in that message, and just took it and ran with that one misspelling and never really addressed what his message was about. And her audience isn't going to notice. They're going to be like, "Oh, ha ha ha, he's so stupid, he can't spell, blah blah," that kind of bullshit. And it's like,
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, did you actually read his message?
Yeah, is he looking unhinged and crazy here?
What was that?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, um, like I was saying, does he look unhinged and crazy in in the text message that she's showing?
Right. No, no. No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
and like
He didn't. Yeah, and
the
it's like,
audience never acknowledges that.
mm-hmm. But yet Callie's being completely normal and sane whenever she's yelling at the camera. And
Yeah.
Taylor says, I
Well,
wonder if her
didn't
chat
you
really
say?
knew how often she has her kid, if they'd even care. They seem to be more interested in her personality than her life. You know,
Yeah.
they'll probably be like, well, Queen, you need to take care of yourself. You need to get that realist, because she makes it sound like she has the busiest life ever.
God, Ras.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. I think Callie again it's maximizing everything that she does. Like her life is so busy, and oh my God, Pup is coming over. But then Eric is gone for like 12 hours a day and all this stuff, or 10 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, yeah, because he's working, girl. Like, what are you talking about? That's what
Mm-hmm.
people have to do. And if it wasn't this person that he knows personally, like it's the mom of a friend that he's known for like years, and he knows the mom too. That that's what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So like, would you rather this mom of a friend watch the baby or a random daycare when he needs to go to work? Because people do need to go to work, and
Mm-hmm.
clearly the courts don't want you to have the baby very much, or you don't want to have the baby that much. So what are you complaining about? You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Right. And it's like she also tries to, in my opinion, overcompensate by being like, what are they going to get me for spoiling the baby? Well, Callie, there's
Yes.
there's 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 more than just buying a bunch of random shit for your child. There's
Yeah,
actually being there for your child. But she
exactly.
thinks being able to buy a bunch of toys and presents makes her sound like mom of the year.
Hmm.
And but nobody questions it in her chat. Nobody questions it. She just throws that out there like, "Oh, I'm going to go buy more things for the baby. I'm going to buy this, buy him all these things." Well, it kind of sounds like you're trying to buy your child's affection, you know, and have the kid want to be with you because you have all these toys for the baby that he's going to outgrow in 6 months, right? And it's like you can't buy your kids love. You can try,
No.
but it's just I
Do you
mean like
think her chat takes her seriously, or she's kind of like their lol cow? Because I feel like they're really nice to her.
yeah,
Is it a joke?
well, Nikki T thinks that a lot of her chat are trolls
Mm.
and just, gassing her up.
Even the mods?
See, that's what I don't know because most of her chat is mods.
You're so right.
See, that's what I don't know. Or if,
Yeah.
because she'll have, I don't know, I mean, she has 247 views on this video, but
Hmm.
it's like right now, I mean, I can only see 3 people chatting right now, but I know she's read off some chats that I can't see. Um, so I don't know, but yeah, it's a good theory that Nikki T has. I have to add the full names in there because we have Nikipedia and we have Nikki T. Um, it's she thinks a lot of her viewers there in the chat are trolls, and they could be, and it could be the people going on about the frequency, right? Oh yeah, the frequency. Maybe it's those people.
Maybe.
Uh, Bossy says it's way easier to buy stuff for a child than it is to actually nurture them, right?
Yeah.
But she'll post those pictures of her holding the baby,
Yeah.
because holding the baby for 2 seconds for a picture.
And I mean, not that we're entitled to know how much, sorry, um, like we're not entitled to know how much she has the baby, but it does seem like she's trying to paint a narrative that that she has the baby more, or like, and maybe not. Maybe we are assuming that, but I feel in combination with how she talks about Eric and how she talks about him withholding the baby and all of this stuff. Like, so
Mhm.
what? Did she have the baby full custody before that? Or like, what is it just, she was painting this picture and it's clearly incorrect if what is being said on the opposition is true. Like, she would be completely lying.
Mhm. I think before the quote withholding happened, I think it was more of a joint thing, but she had said that Eric was supposed to be paying child support, allegedly. That's what she has said. So
Mhm.
if that were the case, then she would have been the primary custodial parent, and Eric would have had like visitation or like, had like,
I'm
I don't
sorry,
know,
if what?
if 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 she was supposed to be getting child support from Eric, then I think
Yes.
that would have meant that he or she would have had primary custody and he would have had like visitation. Because I think if it's split 50-50 joint, I don't think either parent gets child support because you're both sharing the cost equally. But then one of the parents is ordered to carry insurance on the children. Um,
Okay.
so I
So
think mhm.
well, when she was claiming that she was receiving child support at some point. So
Well,
she had more full custody at some point because the baby was really small.
I think what she said was Eric was just giving her money each month. I don't know if it was supposed to be actual quote child support,
Okay. Okay.
but I don't know
Huh. Until
if
the end.
hmm,
Like, until the end, he had to keep giving her money.
yeah, right.
And I understand she may have not worked at that point. That's totally fair. And if that was the arrangement, that was the arrangement. But
Hmm.
yeah.
But then she would bitch about it wasn't enough. Well, like remember whenever she
Yeah.
was remember whenever she said like last year when she's like, oh, he gave like $200. You know where that money went? It went to puppies' Halloween costumes
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and like something else irrelevant and like their matching T-shirts.
Yes, it's like, oh, not for like his food and
It's
all of
not
those
supposed
other expenses.
right. It's like so you're just saying that you just spent the money that Eric gave you for to take care of the baby you spent on Halloween costumes and something else for Halloween and then matching T-shirts for yourselves. That
Yeah.
isn't necessary items. And it's but
Because
like nobody in her chat called her out on that, being like, wait a minute, they're just
yeah,
like, oh yeah, kids are expensive. Yeah, and it's like, why are
maybe
you
they're half
spending?
listening to her.
Yeah, it's that just blew me away that she spent that money from Eric to take care of their baby on like Halloween costumes and shit. It's just
And I'm speculating here, but I honestly think stuff like Halloween costumes is important to her because she has to take pictures and show everyone, look how much fun we're having, Halloween costumes, instead of really just like
it's all performative.
providing for the child. Exactly. I'm just speculating, but
It's all performative. Just like well, like Ash Trevino, right? Being all like, "Oh, I've bought all this for the kids and all this," but her two kids didn't have beds. They were
mm,
sleeping on a mattress on the floor. And it's like it's all just performative so she can post pictures and be like, "Oh, look at us in our like whenever the DCFS person pulled up on her in the parking lot and Callie is like, "Oh,
mhm,
we were wearing our matching Mickey shirts for Halloween." And the DCFS was like, "Oh, you guys look nice."
uh-huh. And what? He's here to see the house and the condition that the baby is in, you know,
Hmm. I mean,
not his clothes.
living in an old house isn't a crime. At least the baby has a roof over his head. But it's
Yeah.
more about because the problem with her being like, oh, it was unfounded. Do you know how many times DCFS is called to a home and it's considered unfounded whenever there's actual abuse that we have going on
I
in the house or neglect? Because
I made that point on my stream too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just because they came and found it to be unfounded doesn't mean. I mean, the kid probably isn't even speaking yet. He can't be like, yeah, mom never plays with me, right? And
Hmm.
and kids know that if they say anything wrong or bad, they're going to get in trouble. So
Yep.
it's like
Especially against mom.
right. I mean, how many times, and that's not to say that DCFS isn't doing their job, but there's only so
Yeah.
much they can do when they come into the house and Kelly's like, "Oh yeah, look, we have this, we have this, we have that."
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, the only thing they can do is like watch her channel and just see how she speaks and acts. But I mean, what she's saying and doing on here isn't a crime. It just shows her to be a not great person. But it's like,
Yeah.
but it's so hard, especially whenever you have an infant that can't speak and like tell you anything because they can't interview the baby, right? It's like all they can come and do is see, is the house clean? Is there food? Does the kid
Hmm.
have clothes, diapers, and things? Because other than that, I mean, there isn't a lot they can do. I think it was somebody from her stream calling DCFS, to be honest.
Really.
Yeah, I don't, or one of her friends in her real life. I don't think it was Kai or Eric. I think it was either somebody from one of her streams.
Yeah. And she just assumed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this also takes me back to the, not to talk about lolcow bus on here, or yeah, it was lolcow bus, or they were on lolcow rewind or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they were basically saying like, oh, if if animal control didn't find anything, then nothing illegal was done. And it was, I remember making the same point, being like, you know how many cases probably aren't like, ever nothing ever happens to the people, but like something bad ends up happening anyway. Like,
Mm-hmm.
basically exactly what you said. And yes, we want to believe an official piece of paper from animal control, but it really isn't that black and white,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately.
Right.
I wish it was. I
Right.
wish every time they came to a house and there was abuse, they knew right away and people would speak up right away. But like, no, if a child can't speak, even when they can speak, they don't want to get mom and dad in trouble. Like that's the worst thing that can happen to them, you know?
Right.
So
And it's
yeah,
like, and even if they do, like, even if a kid does have bruises on them, kids are clumsy as fuck.
yeah. To
I
be
always
fair,
had
there
bruises
is a,
on me from playing and shit as a kid. And it's so even if it's like it could be like, oh well your kids have, oh well they just fell down playing, they fell off their bike or they fell off the swing or something.
yeah.
And the kid's
If
not gonna be
it's
like,
specifically, well, if it's specifically for like, if the call is specifically for a child,
mm-hmm,
there are ways to look at certain bruising, whether it's like the type of bruising, the location.
right.
If it's knees, elbows, things like that, that happens to kids. Maybe even like on the front of their nose, they fall down on
Mm-hmm,
concrete, like those, yeah. But if it you start looking at location, severity, like even like if the bruises look like a hand,
right.
something like that.
Right.
And so
Oh but mm-hmm,
I was gonna say I just I did like a child development class when I was working at the daycare, and so I saw all this stuff because that was when I thought I still wanted to be like a teacher possibly. Um, and so that's really the only reason why I know that. And it's like it can get like very technical, and
right.
yeah, it just has to be a specific call about the
Right.
child. But like it was more like the condition of the house, I think, was the point
I
of the
think
visit.
yeah. Right, yeah, but I'm just pointing out, yeah, like even whenever you have actual abuse cases, sometimes even
Yeah.
then Because even, I mean, like if it's a little boy, for example, a lot of times little boys will roughhouse with
Mm-hmm.
their friends or even with their siblings. So they could have bruises that could look like possibly being inflicted by the parent whenever it isn't, or it could be right,
Yes.
or it could be explained away in that way, like, oh, he was wrestling with his friends and he got an elbow to the rib or something. It's there's always going to be ways, and if the kid doesn't speak up,
Yes.
DCFS can't. There's only so much power DCF has, right?
No.
Um, so especially in
I
Callie's
mean,
case,
I'm sure it's clinical in a way where it's like, okay, if there's nothing to report, there's nothing to report, you know? There's nothing
right?
that we can put on paper that is confirmed. Like they can probably write assumptions or like weird things that they notice that maybe they're not saying to the person that has the baby.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's only so much they can do. And absolutely, like again, this also isn't that black and white, even though you're like, oh, that's this kind of bruise over there. Like the parent can just be like, oh, they were just wrestling with their brother, blah, blah,
Hmm.
blah. And that can just be the report. They were wrestling with their brother and had bruises. The results were unremarkable, whatever.
Right, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so
But in like Callie's case, with it being a toddler, they're just coming in probably and just checking, is the house safe? Like, oh, well, okay, there's a baby gate. She has plugs inside of the wall sockets. There's no nails sticking out of this ugly ass wallpaper job. There's,
yeah.
he has diapers, he has formula, he has food, whatever. I don't know what he's drinking. Oh, look, he has a full plate of Chili's pasta. Okay, he's being fed, you know, even though.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, for Kelly to come on and be like, it was unfounded. They said a new. Well, first of all, they're not going to say nuisance case because they don't put that in reports, and I doubt she would have even
I remember
said
you
that to
saying that.
you. Hmm?
I remember you saying that it was they wouldn't put that it's a nuisance case.
Yeah, they wouldn't say that. They would say that it was unfounded, and that they couldn't find anything. So for her to come on, like, yeah, that's sure, but it's nothing to brag about. I would be more concerned that somebody felt the need to actually call it on you. But she's worked it up in her head so much that it must have been Kai. It must have been Kai. I have the
Yeah,
hiccups.
I honestly never thought about it like that, where okay, well, if it wasn't Kai or Eric, who was it? Like, I really didn't think about it, just because that's the
Hmm.
story I heard. That's the story I was going with. Not that I believed it, but like that's just what Callie was saying. Yeah, I never really thought about who it would be. Like in her
Hmm.
audience, that would be crazy.
Hmm. Well, even Wikipedia thinks it could have been somebody in her family, um,
Oh,
like one of her aunts, because apparently there's a story where Callie was doing something and they were somewhere, and the aunt says, her aunt or her dad or somebody says something along the lines of, you need to play with that child, or you need to actually parent that child or something, because she was
yeah.
just letting him lay there or something. I don't remember what it exactly was, but so there are family members of hers that could possibly have called.
Hmm.
Yay, you're off
That
one.
would be even crazier.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, it could be. I really don't think it was Kai, because Kai's basically been like, I don't give a shit, but she keeps bringing me up. And then
Yeah.
Eric, I mean, Eric is already doing the custody thing. He hasn't been to the house in quite a little while, but I mean, why would Eric choose that point in time to make the call, right? I mean,
Mm,
so I don't think it was him either, but because if I don't know, I mean, he's already pretty much going to have full custody, it sounds like, but she's just dragging him online and making him sound like the worst father in the world whenever
hmm.
he's just trying to take care of his kid and putting him into these programs. And Callie's making it sound like she's putting the baby into all these programs, but she only did that after Eric put him into a
Right.
program. to get him caught
She
up.
talked about putting the baby into Kids Above All
Right.
in some behavioral program, and I was like, well, it from what it sounds like, she only did that because he did that so that she could have her own behavioral analysis or whatever it
Exactly.
was. It was
Exactly.
strange.
Exactly. And then she's made it sound like that Kids Above All is solely for like battered women,
Hmm.
whenever Kids Above All does many, many things. That is only part of the programs they offer. They also offer programs to people that are, well, lower income, and that's
Hmm.
that's how Callie qualified is, um,
No income.
yeah, not having the income, which is why they help with the furniture, which is why they put her on these programs because she didn't have the money. Whenever she left Eric, she didn't have anything.
Hmm.
She may have spun the narrative that he had threatened her life, which is the narrative that she continues to go with whenever that isn't the case.
Sorry, my headphone just died, but I heard everything you said. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what gets like that's the juicy part is that
Hmm.
Callie says something completely different.
Hmm.
That's the juicy part, but it's also the scary part where you're like, I just don't even know why she would lie about this or like, I don't know, why not just be honest at some point? I get that it makes her sound kind of bad. Oh, damn, I don't know where my other there. I know that it makes her sound kind of bad that she only wants her child every other weekend and then Wednesdays, but that's if that's the truth, I mean, don't you think that's an important thing? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's none of her business, but
Well, but it comes down to how she's painting herself to her audience and online. It's the
Yeah.
narrative. I don't even know why she brought all of this to the internet, to be honest. Um, but
Yeah.
I
She
think
wanted to
it's.
get ahead of it because I think she was
Hmm.
paranoid someone would like talk about her, and so she just said all of these lies to make her statement, and this is what's happening. And she thinks, I think she's delusional about the fact that like if she puts something on the internet like this, things will go well for her. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Maybe that's part of her manifestation. Hello, PetSmart. Welcome in. PetSmart says she needs more guidance from her family. I hope they're helping her and still in her life. Her family is in her life.
Yeah.
The problem is she lies to everybody. Um,
I mean, her
Taylor,
dad has been giving her cars for her whole life,
right.
just giving them to her. I wish I wish I had the privilege of just having cars sent to me,
Your mom
given to
offered to
me.
help pay for a car, Illy.
She did, but I'm not taking it.
I know.
But like, I honestly, no offense, but like I wish I could be as greedy and like inconsiderate as Callie.
Yeah. And then it's funny that she
No, I
has.
don't.
Yeah, you're like, well, wait, no. She ends up she has this life, but then she comes online and portrays it in a completely different way. Like
Hmm.
she's making all this money and doing all these, oh, this little YouTube channel that doesn't make no how much money are you making from your YouTube channel, Callie? Like she might stream every day and get a couple hundred views. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
monetized, but she might make
it's
what, a couple hundred?
a couple hundred a month, I think, maximum. She never gets members. She never gets super chats. Okay, when I say never, I mean like 90% of her streams, there's no super chats or members. There's like one member that she has that always comes in.
I don't
And
think
that's I don't mean to like, like say that as a diss on her, but like that's where the money comes from.
right. For her to be portraying like like her YouTube channel is this massive income stream for her when it's not.
Yeah, delusion.
Because even if we look, I'm going to look at channel views here really quickly, just between your channel and hold on, let me do this a little bit differently. Uh, add tab to split view.
Go to my Young Dumb Honey Bun playlist. Just because, or no, go to my shorts playlist to look at my my worst Amberlynn Reed video getting the
Yeah.
most views.
Well, I'm just looking at your lives here. Just like, so even
Yeah.
looking at the recent lives, like You're Clean With Me has 1.8 views, and it was a vertical stream. And Callie does
Mm-hmm.
vertical streams too. And
1.8K.
yeah, 1.8K. We have 277, 395, 377. You have 2.7K, 342, 499, 3.8K. And oh, she got 1.5K on her birthday Get Ready With Me. But so
Yeah.
she's making less than what you make from your channel.
Mm-hmm. And I have people that
And you have
consistently
members
give
and you get super
memberships.
chats.
Exactly. And that's why I am grateful for them, because like I said last month, I made the most that I made in the whole year, and it felt really nice that people support me in this way without me having to like beg for it. Or I don't really remember how Life of a Free Spirit did it. I remember at one point she had memberships that were like $25. And I think that was part of like she was like, I don't want anyone in my members and it's exclusive and blah, blah, blah. Can you
Right.
still hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. No,
cool.
it's sorry, I was trying to get my this
You're fine.
tab
I
isn't
think another thing
nice.
about Life of a Free Spirit is she does like delete a lot of stuff so
She
that
does.
like I don't know how many times she's deleted her community tab post. And yeah, 8 months ago is her um earliest community tab post. And like, to a certain degree, like you're allowed to take down whatever you want on your channel, but she just loves spinning a certain narrative and I guess believing it too. I don't know.
That's, I think, one of the scarier things. Sorry, I have a random person requesting friendship on
You're
Discord,
fine.
and that's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's
Maybe
just like
she's just jealous that I get more views than her.
could be,
Just
could
kidding.
be. Well, Ilya, it's everybody else that is desperate and jealous of her because of everything that she
Mhm.
has.
With her 300 views, 115 views, 418 views, 236 views. And and the thing is, you also do have to look at how many subscribers she has. It's
Mm-hmm.
a dead channel. And like to a certain degree, I used to get more views on my lives too, just because I was a new reaction channel. And then the loyal ones stay, and the people that wanted the novelty of a new reaction channel left and found somebody else, which
Mm-hmm.
is totally valid and fine. But like, yeah. And so the people that I don't know. I haven't recently seen anyone that knows her really old drama. Some of them are like, oh, there was one that came in that Life of Free Spirit was like, oh my gosh, whoa, like nice to see you or whatever, like after a while. And they're
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, I remember like I was there during the Shane days. That's when I watched you or something.
Yeah. Well,
And
even
they were
Matt
still supporting
Suri
her.
was like she didn't know anything about the Shane situations. So even
Yes.
Matt Suri is really new.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Honestly,
well,
this is another example of, not to bring local bus again, but this is just like a ready example of like people not really being there the whole time or seeing all of this stuff. And maybe you're hearing another side, and the other side doesn't
mhm,
necessarily have to be true, but you're hearing both things for years. Like we reacted to Callie for like 3 years, but we watched all the Shane stuff and we heard about things that she's done in her past. She's talked about things she's done in her past, and even her mother, that she's schizophrenic and she never got along with her. And like she put that on the internet.
mhm,
So like we know all of this stuff, and maybe some other people that don't know as much of her past, which is fair. You don't have to care about it either, but like that's all we do. We're not sitting there to get the attention of Loafs and to appeal to her or appease to her. We're here to react to her content and be like, this sounds shitty of you, you know?
right. Yeah, I mean, and it's fine if her chat are like newer people and they're like, hey, I really like this person. Oh, she's going through this rough time and all this stuff. And that's
Yeah,
fine to support her and all that stuff. Like who you want to like, support who you want to support as creators. But when it comes down to her, like, just flat out lying to her audience, I would feel a little
hmm
betrayed if I was in this person's chat all the time and they're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And we kind of had this parasocial relationship. That's really what it is. And
it
then,
is.
and I'd be listening to her like, "Oh yeah, these people are just haters. They don't like you." But then it'd be like, if I started to actually kind of maybe think about some of the things and be like, "Wait a minute, yeah, why is she doing this?" I would be
Hmm
upset. And I mean, because if you notice, which I mean, of course you have because you've mentioned it too, but I mean, people watching, if you've noticed, most of the people that are in her chats these days, like Ilya said, aren't from more than like 2 years ago, maybe three. They're all, for the most part, pretty new viewers, I think. I could be wrong on that, but I think a lot of them are pretty new because
Yeah.
I don't think a very large number stuck around after the Massachusetts stuff. After
Well, also because she just stopped posting stuff. She was
yeah.
posting like little things here and there, but it's not what people wanted to hear. It was like her manifestation stuff.
Mhm.
And that's when she started putting it on Traumatized Girly. And so people just stopped watching her because they wanted the Amberlyn Reed content. Like
Right.
even if I wanted to post blogs, and I have, that's actually how I started my channel. Even if I wanted to post blogs, I would still do Amberlyn Reed channels with you guys, or Amberlyn Reed live streams with you guys, because that's what my audience wants, and we have fun doing it together.
Mhm.
And I can still have my other content, but like I'm also not above reacting to Amberlyn Reed, which I think that's what Loaf's I'm pretty sure she said that. She's like, I'm above girl world and all that stuff. I don't have to react to that, blah blah blah. And then
Mhm.
she did start talking about it, even like not even that long
She
ago
did,
with
yeah.
her. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like, okay, girl, I guess you're following
Yeah.
again.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like I don't think a lot of these people were around for the Massachusetts because whenever she lost a lot of her members and subscribers after she was basically, e-begging to like pay rent and things, and then like ask somebody for what, like $15 to buy cereal and milk or something.
40
$40,
$40 for
yeah.
cereal and milk.
And then
And
she
I
ends up
just,
buying all this fucking pink furniture.
yeah, I remember commenting on the $40 and I was like, honestly, that's kind of like a weird amount to ask for someone, like $40, and it's for cereal and milk, which obviously cereal and milk doesn't cost $40, even
No.
for like even for a bulk amount, you know? And so it just, I remember mentioning that it was a suspicious amount, and that was based on nothing, but like it's just a weird amount for cereal and milk, or like anything really. What do you need
Right.
$40 for? For electricity, like for heat, like
Hmm.
that bill, like I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah, it's all very suspicious. And she still has the pink Keurig. She didn't get rid of the pink Keurig.
no way.
Yeah, because in one of the videos that I was listening to while I was driving, she's like, "Oh, somebody has to." She's like, "Oh, here it is, boo." And I guess she has it in her room. She's like, "I didn't get rid of it." She still had the fucking pink Keurig, and she showed it in one of her live
Oh,
streams.
I hope she cleans that Keurig, because those pipes are calcified and gross. Like you need to either clean your Keurig or get a new one, or like
I
it
run
that
vinegar through mine
throw.
every couple of weeks.
Yeah, just like every so often.
I make a lot of
I'm
coffee
I'm
and
very
stuff, but yeah.
curious.
Yeah, yeah. So she's like, so she still has the pink Keurig because she's like, it was like a special one. I wasn't going to get rid of it. It was,
Uh, I mean, I love that. I love that. Save the environment, use things for a long time until they
yeah,
break. I love that for her.
yeah. So it's just,
Yeah.
she's just such a mess. And I'm so sorry I have her on this pause face again. I think that was the same face I used for my thumbnail before I realized. Because
That's the eyebrows.
I was just looking for a face where she wasn't like talking because I didn't want to catch her with like a
Mm,
weird facial expression.
Oh yeah, you
And
didn't
so I
want to
was
catch her in a picture like my picture in your thumbnail?
I was so the one that I got yours from happened to be the one where you were also doing all those filters with like the big head and
Hmm.
the AI. So I was just scrubbing through really quick till I found, okay, he looks normal here, and I just did a quick screen grab. 'Cause you were just sitting
It
back on
looks
the
like
couch.
it looks like you photoshopped me and made me fatter. What did you do with my neck? There's no neck. And then you made my cheeks bigger. What the fuck? You edited this and put it through AI. And I think I'm gonna quit. I think I'm gonna quit because of these thumbnails.
Tomorrow, I promise it'll be actually you, Ilya. I'll make it
That's
actually be
so,
you,
thank
devil
you.
horns and all.
Prettier even if you want to.
Yeah, yeah. I think you look better in this picture, Ilya.
Yeah. Give me the neck of an 80-year-old man.
Yeah. Put a bunch of liver spots,
Yeah.
make your hair thinning.
Love that.
Shut the front door says she DoorDashes Starbucks. She's not using that coffee maker. Yeah.
Didn't you
Kayla
say
says
that
keep room for tea.
Callie ends up like yelling and completely being
Yeah.
unhinged?
Yep.
I just want to see a little bit of that.
Yep. We'll get there. I'll turn it
Your
back on here.
cats
Sorry, y'all. Illy and I have just been gabbing for the last hour about all this. I'm gonna put Callie back on here for y'all, and we'll talk about her.
moving around in the dark
I'm listening.
with no
This
electricity.
was fun though. I love collabing.
It is a good time. Next time I'll actually do StreamYard where I can actually bring you in because Streamlabs sucks for that.
Yeah, I feel like we're
Your
soft
cat
launching our like official announcement that we're like in the same community. We work together. We're both Ann babies, and she's our best friend.
Illy is going to be the officiator at my wedding. He's
Yes. It's their little soft launch. We're collabing. We're morphing channels.
cats moving around in the dark.
wait, I thought, didn't I say 20?
And then when
What was the time I had? Hold on. Let me
2406.
2406. Oh, apparently I'm dyslexic. Okay, 2406. I had 2604. Okay, 24.
Oh, that's really nice, Taylor.
What did that say? Maggie. Wedding! Liz living in Maggie. Taylor. Aw, thank you, Taylor. I love this stream. You guys could talk the whole stream. Well, we did play
That's
video
sweet.
games together last week. We'll have to do that again so I can learn more about
Hmm.
Baldur's Gate from you. Hey, Ruthie.
Hey, Ruthie.
The Dainty Tree Garden.
Actually, m- my friend Sid is coming over with wine again, and I'm gonna make him play Baldur's Gate.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna watch him.
Aw. Maggie says, Ilya Mercedes, lolcow tree boy. I'm glad she gave you the name and not me.
Yeah, I'll take it.
where is your dad, Kyla?
All right, where does she
Right?
get unhinged? I want to see this.
Okay.
I need the tea. This tabloid channel needs the tea.
Let me find the unhingement. Let me see here.
Also, if I was a tabloid channel, like wouldn't I cover something more interesting and people with more subscribers? Like, girl, who do you think you are? Sorry.
You'd cover like the Shani and Rev stuff.
Who?
Shani and Rev and all that bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, like everything that's popular in the moment in girl world or whatever. But no, we're just invested as a community, like in a way where people are like, okay, I've seen like enough of her, or I can go back at some point to your old Life of a Free Spirit videos
Mm-hmm.
and or live streams. Um, and like we're just invested in a way where it's like, what is she up to? And she is being a little unhinged and spreading lies again. And so it's interesting. We can
She
react to
is.
it, like
Oh yeah.
tabloid channel.
All right. I skipped ahead.
Okay.
So, and I didn't mean to pause here, but here's where I noticed her eyebrow. Like you can see, there's like
Mm-hmm.
it's really uneven. I was like, dude, I'm like, pay attention to your eyebrows and stop yelling at the camera.
Yeah,
But let
I
me
think
see.
she starts blending it out at some point in her routine, but sometimes she does forget.
Well, I think paramedics showed up before she could.
Oh, that's awesome.
When I get in this mode, it's
Okay, so my friend
because
is gonna
I
be
know
here at
damn well the truth
6:09,
I'm
and then
sitting
I'll have
on.
to
And
go.
this
He
bitch wants
sent
to
me his
speak on a relationship
location.
that has nothing to do with her. Bitch, you're mad because my own man didn't want shit to do with you because he knew who you were at first. I thank God I gave my man that chance when he wanted to take me out.
I'll speed her up.
What?
Well, let's talk about the patterns and the fucking repeat shit in your life. Let's talk about how you've lost
Talking
several
about
friend
Kai.
groups over the years.
She's still going on about Kai.
Right?
Oh, like you
Sure.
haven't lost friend. Okay, here. I'm just gonna
Look,
let her
I've
play
lost
so you
people
can hear
too.
her.
I fell out with people too, but I never
Yeah,
had a bitch I
yeah.
made so mad that they had to set fire to my shit, and I still
Oh
couldn't
yeah.
pay.
You don't
That
have
was
to like do anything because I have to go. But yeah, I'll enjoy every bit of this.
Okay, we'll go back here. Yeah, she's just. Yeah, she around like the midway point, she just starts getting angry, going off on Kai, and then goes off on you, and
Mm, I love that.
so. All right. Did you say you had to go, or do you want me to play more of her
No,
getting angry?
at 6:09. At
Oh, season 9.
6:09.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 5:53. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no, we talking about Kyla on this evening. Hey babe.
The paramedic is there.
Hey baby.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, wait. Back up here.
Oh my God. You
Yeah,
did
he
her so
shows up.
dirty with
so
that.
before you talk shit about me, just know I can tell the truth about you. So don't tell no lies about me, and I don't tell no truth about you, bitch. Just know you a master manipulator and habitual liar too. So don't tell no lies about me, and I don't tell no truth about you. Please don't. Because you bitches got me all the way to the fucked up. Like I ever lived that kind of life with you hoes. I tell you one thing,
Of course.
bitch. Don't do it. And my man's still about to be over here. So what? Are me and both my man about to get up here and just give y'all
Girl,
some
you were
facts about when I used to live over there with that
homeless.
bitch?
Like
Mind you,
what?
I was only over there for 2 months. This bitch
Why
was
are you
acting for
shitting
2
on
years.
people?
I've been here for closer to 2 years than I ever was with her. Are you kidding me? And then my ex, I only lived with that nigga for. I moved in April and I left in August. So what's that? 5 months? You bitches, I can't.
Yeah, but you've known him for so much longer. No, he's not. He's not here right now. He isn't here yet. I backed up, guys. So he hasn't arrived yet.
I can't. Hold on, my man texted me.
Hey, Hibiscus.
Hibiscus. Man texted her.
Yes, her man texted. Let me.
I don't smoke, but I feel like I need a cigarette. You need a cigarette, Austin?
Oh my God, the eyebrows look even crazier whenever she's laughing like that.
No, I'm tired of these bitches. I'm tired. Like, bitch, you're over here trying to put in your little 2 cents and talk shit. Mind you, you're in the same chat where bitches are trying to be like, oh, her new man's gonna be dead in a year. Oh, her new man ain't got no money. Her new man. Maybe I'm not telling you all the details about my new man
Nobody
because it's
ever
not your
said
fucking
that.
business, you dumbass bitch. What?
Yeah.
What? You in the same chat wishing death on my
Nobody
new man?
said that.
Meanwhile, Reese, he went and fucked his baby mama again, didn't he, girl? Huh? You still mad? Not every baby mama, baby daddy situation ends up like that. Just so you know, I mean, I'm prime example. Some of us don't care. Okay, some of us don't care. Some of us are able to marry people from far away. It's just easier to live life that way and ignore motherfuckers when they try to bring the bullshit to your door.
But you sure aren't ignoring it, are you?
Well, I'm sorry it's gotten to this point, Callie. I'm the same, Austin. A green one for me though, girl. It's okay, Brooklyn. It's just I don't really do well, and I haven't had to deal with a person from my real life trying to spew shit. That's how I feel after a run. Like, how's this gonna make my dumbest breath? How's it gonna make my dumbest breathe better, girl? It's
Really?
like this has been a long time coming, and I guess it's because I never blasted Kyla probably the way I should have last summer. That she feels confident, right? She feels confident. She wants to pipe up, talk shit. Even though, I mean, I've been out of this bitch's life for years. You know what I mean? I only live.
No, not for years. See, here's each time she talks about things, it gets bigger and bigger. Like it was, oh, last year. Now it's years. Each time things get bigger and bigger and worse.
With her for 2 fucking months. 2 months. But the overall dynamic of my
And
friendship
that was
with her,
enough,
she's a goddamn
apparently.
mooch. Just like how I split food with her, and she would
Mhm.
feed her fucking situationship and be mad when he would eat the fucking majority of the goddamn shit, and then she want to come to me talking about, oh, I went over my budget and I need more shit for me and him. No, you tell your bitch ass dude to stop eating my shit, and you figure out your allotment, because then I still have a baby to care for, and all that shit about EBT and WIC. Bitch, I'm off those things.
I
Remember,
can't
I
believe
have
she
my own
called her a
personal income too.
mooch.
Huh?
I can't believe she called her a mooch.
Yeah. Yeah, she called she called Kai the mooch whenever she's the one living with Kai.
In her master bedroom, because she has
Yeah.
a child and Kai wanted her to be comfortable and paid for her food for a while until she was like, hey, I do need a little help with the food, and then, like, at this point, please pay rent, whether that happened like in the same conversation or not. Like, that's why she moved.
Right? Right.
The fuck do you mean?
Oh, remember, I have my own personal income too. Did you? No, at the time you didn't.
YouTube.
You bitches want to keep on acting funny because I work
Yeah.
from home. I'm sorry that my job is easier than a lot of you hoes. Not really sorry though. Not really.
Well, she's off EBT because in November, when everybody lost benefits, I think you had to reapply. And I think she just didn't reapply.
Yeah.
My man is here. My man is here. PSA, you too can be a victim of a drunk typo. Oh, dumbass. Oh, okay, girl. I was just listening to what you were saying. My man's here.
Yes.
So I guess we gonna see what the fuck the frequency is on this evening. Because I genuinely don't give a fuck. So we just gonna see what the fuck goes on and what the fuck is tea. Because girl, I just don't care. But I know Kyla, bitch, yo dumbass, you ain't got shit to say. Bitch. Because if you gonna tell it, I'm gonna need you to tell it all the way I tell it all. Because what you don't want is for me to tell it all, because I don't care about the information that I divulge. My shit's already.
Okay, now she's gonna go get him, and then she's gonna go off again.
Oh.
You can hear her all the way.
What?
Hear that dumbass bitch. You were like, baby, I want to come up there, but I can't. I know what you're dealing with. Just like how when you gave me my ring light till I gave here, because you were going to give it to me earlier. I was already making fucking content. And you like, baby, nah, because she's the type, she going to try to steal your shit. And what the fuck did she do? Oh, all this kids above all furniture. Let me keep it, let me hoard it. Bitch, you wouldn't have shit. You wouldn't have shit. The fuck do you mean? Oh, here's my man.
Bitch, you want this? Here's my man.
What is she talking about?
She's venting to him about Kai. And
What?
yeah, something
That
about
made
the
no
ring light.
sense.
I don't know what the fuck the ring light shit was.
Can you
But
go back? Can I hear that again?
yeah.
You didn't even want to fucking come near that dumbass bitch. You were like, baby, I want to come up there, but I can't. I know what you're dealing with.
Oh, okay. So this was whenever he would drop her off, I guess, after dates when she was living with Kai. And he's like, I want to come up there, but I can't. I know what you're dealing with. Well,
Oh.
she's yelling to him, not at him. Yeah, that man, you'll see his face in a bit. He just looks like he's just over her shit, but already.
Just like how when you gave me my ring light till I gave here, because you were going to give it to me earlier. I was already
When you gave me my ring light, you were gonna give it to me.
making fucking content. And you like, baby, nah, because she's the type, she going to try to steal your shit. And what the fuck did she do?
Oh, so he's like, no, she's gonna. Why the fuck would Kai want to steal your ring light?
Oh, all this kids above all furniture. Let me keep it, let me hoard it.
Yeah.
Bitch, you wouldn't have shit. You wouldn't have shit. The fuck do you mean? Oh, here's
But all he knows is what she's told him.
my man.
Oh my God, why is she going off
The top has popped,
to him
period.
like that?
I could,
Like,
somebody say, I could hear Callie
she just
laughing all the way
completely
up.
went off when he showed up.
Yeah, she's just going off about Kai
Here.
to
Hi,
him.
Callie. Hi, chat. Hey, what's been happening? Oh, no, we talking about Kyla on this evening. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. So, what we can do in that, so, bitch, this who been here for me. This who the fuck been here for me. This who been riding for me, the fuck. This who I've been riding for. The fuck. This who I lived with that bitch for 2 months, and she never fucking met you.
He's just to look at his face, just like, mm-hmm.
And she want to talk about you. This bitch is in same chats where people are like, "Oh, he's gonna be dead."
The thing is, she didn't say anything about him in your chat. I asked her in your chat if she'd ever met Paramedic, and she said no. She'd only seen him whenever he would drop Callie off or pick her up.
Yeah. He looks
The year I
kind of
rebuked that
scared.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna be dead. Nobody fucking said that, Callie.
shit, and I send that energy back to send her fucking tenfold, you hoes.
Oh my god,
Don't
she
be
even
fucking
said it
wishing
to
no ill on me just because you a
him.
hateful
She's
bitch ass bitch.
crazy.
You don't know how to find happiness. The
Yep.
fuck do you mean? But this right here, the fuck.
Look, I have a ring. I have a ring because I finally snagged somebody. Somebody finally will put up with my shit. You know, the thing
Yeah.
is, so like I said, she never told Lakefront Dude that she had a baby. She probably
Mm-hmm.
never would have. She probably never would have told Paramedic if he hadn't known her for years before this. Hit Maggie. He's gonna, man. Cirque the pink drinks and cake pop have to be worth it.
Bitch.
He's gonna leave her in 1 year.
It is.
So that
Yep.
will turn into what?
It is. And so do you, I mean,
What
do
is
you
she
want to
gonna
give your
take from
thoughts?
that?
I mean, shit. Well, you already dished out the smoke.
I did. Because you heard all that shit when I would be on the phone with you. This bitch wanna act like she was the only one who called the fucking cops. I called him too. I called the kids above all. Literally. He's so silly. Someone's vengeful because of your man. Kyla is still around.
Guy's not vengeful because no. Oh, hey, Sir Austin doesn't have me blocked. Let's see, Deneva.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here trying to talk shit when she don't know nothing about this life over here. She has zero access. The only access you have to me is through the internet now, ain't it,
Austin
bitch?
seems nice.
Right? Sit and come.
Yeah, the thing is, Kai's not jealous of her relationship. Kai doesn't care that Callie's engaged. It's just it's Callie projecting, think that the only thing that makes her that's like I guess makes her worthy of anything is that she's engaged now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that is how it's coming off.
Like, oh well, I'm engaged. I'm engaged. It's like, oh, okay, good for you. Right, Hibiscus?
And watch along because no one talks to you. We aren't even low contact. We're no contact. I wish you would fabricate any text from me before fucking 2020 fucking 4, bitch. Bitch, what? I left your place in October 2024. You can't tell me shit. You say, no way. Yes, you're allowed to have a man. What's wrong with those obsessed crackheads?
Well, right, Maggie. The louder you are, the more right you are.
Child, not crackhead.
Right.
See, not. Baby, not crack.
Who said she's not allowed to have a man?
Baby.
Yeah.
Babe. Baby, I don't know.
Well, she's the one that always talked about like she doesn't need a man. She's decentering men because of all that She-Ra bullshit.
Yes.
But now it's like she has a man and he's the center of her universe. She wants to have more babies with him.
How to angle this, I love you.
Don't worry, you have your thing. I'm cool. I'm chilling.
You chilling?
I'm chilling.
But yeah, this who the fuck been here for me. Ever since I fucking, even before.
Now let's sit on him, poor guy. He's like, I'm fine, I'm just chilling. You just do what you doing over there.
Because why you bitches want to say, oh, they just know each other from fucking OnlyFans. No, bitch. Get your fucking story straight. Get your fucking story straight. The fuck do you mean? I've known him for years.
Ooh.
He knows my other friends outside of Kyla. Kyla was a dirty fucking rat that was outside of my goddamn circle. Most of my people I know from high school. This bitch isn't even from Chicago. I met her through a temporary job. The fuck do you mean? Want to talk shit about my man? Want to talk about shit about our relationship? This is the same man. This man right here is the same man who, when I was posting videos, the same videos that I posted for y'all of my ex being drunk and belligerent and abusive while I was fucking bleeding and I was posting on IG and Snap. This is the same man that told me years ago, back then, I will take you to the hospital myself. The fuck?
Where's her child, Vicky? With his father. The thing is, nobody has said shit about the paramedic other than like he can do better, and no,
Yeah.
and that this relationship will be done in a year. Nobody is saying anything negative about this man. If anything, I think just about everybody feels sorry for him.
And ever since then, I looked at you different. Because, like, what? And you remember what the fuck I used to go through over there.
Mhm.
The same one.
He's
The
just
fuck
like,
do you mean?
Whoa.
I yell at him. Where they at? Girl, they over there in chat that's irrelevant now. But my thing is like she want to keep playing internet games. Honey, I play internet games. But honey, when you piss me off and when you're on this side of it, I don't play fair.
oh, what was that? I play internet games?
Girl, they over there in chat that's irrelevant now. But my thing is like she want to keep playing internet games. Honey, I play internet games. But honey, when you piss me off and when you're on this side of it, I don't play fair. Because I don't care. Because this bitch has fucking crossed it. Crossed it. Because mind you, this is the same bitch who wanted to fucking hype my ex up about crack houses
Get your boob out of my face.
and drug dens and all of this bullshit. It's like, excuse me, wasn't your daddy a crackhead? Is your daddy a crackhead? Where is he at, Dollface? Simmer down your damn trolls. Y'all need a life for real. Honey, I don't even see my trolls, Dollface. I don't even see my damn trolls. LMAO, hi Callie, hi chat. Shit, the fuck do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Vicky says they say nothing fucks like crazy. Yeah, well, it's like she's going off. She's going off on Kai about things that Kai never said and that nobody said in the chat. But she's getting
Yeah.
so angry and worked up about things that aren't in reality. Nobody said those things about the paramedic guy. It's just like you could be angry about things that were actually said, but you're just taking whatever people have told you and then you're changing it and you're making it worse each time she retells it. It's
Yeah.
just,
Or it was the game of telephone where
yeah,
she got wrong information and she trusts them and she's upset about it, which, like, I mean, go off, whatever.
right. Yeah, and I mean, and this is basically what she does the entire stream. She's Vicky, I think she's gained a ton of weight. She's gained a little bit. I mean, all she does is order Chili's and Starbucks. um, um, Ruthie, I dumped someone today who wasn't half as red flag as she is. How is this man watching this behavior and staying? He seems weirdly just like her. I don't know. I mean, he's known her a long time, so maybe he's just like, oh, she's just upset, but
Well, these men she's known for a long time.
hmm but yeah, so she goes
The
off
fuck do you mean?
about that, and she's just yelling and yelling
Christian,
and
my homie Brandon, and my man.
Yeah.
Remember when I called them from fucking
oh,
Kai's
Alrighty,
crib?
well, my friend
Baby,
is about to be here, so I am going to leave. This was really fun.
thank you for joining in.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. This was really fun. Thank you
We'll have
guys for hanging
well,
out.
we'll have to get you on camera next time. If we'll actually plan a stream together again, and we'll actually
Yeah,
both be on
that'll be
camera.
fun. Yep. Okay, see y'all. Have a good night.
Say goodbye to
Bye. Thanks,
Ilya.
Libby.
Bye, Ilya. Have fun.
Bye. Thank you.
All right. Well, we had a little special guest tonight. Sorry, I wasn't reading y'all's chats. That was good. It was good to have Ilya on. Let's see. Cashew says, I feel like he's looking side to side, like, what did I get myself into? Gets that finger out of my face. He is disassociating, contemplating his life decisions. How can you be enjoying your engagement if you're screaming like that? She seems like the type to just hold it over somebody's head. And her eyebrows are crazy. Yeah. She's been yelling and going off the whole time. Like I'm not gonna go back and replay a whole bunch of the stuff. We're just gonna keep it here because she just says the exact same shit pretty much. Um, Trying to call out Kai and threatening and things, and um, it's just like, really, girl? Oops, I'm on the wrong screen to be pressing
feel
that.
free to say whatever. I know you let me like take the floor and everything, and I appreciate you, sweetheart. But like seriously, you can say
Sweetheart.
whatever you want to, because I don't care.
Mm.
Like, you can. Well, I'm tired for you. LOL. Let's meditate and get our
He
blood
may
pressure down.
know.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Let's listen to some country music. Girl, not country music. Not the country music. It's so desperate if she's still trying to smear you, especially if it involves your fiance. It involves my man. You say the funny ones can stay. The funny trolls can stay. I understand.
The thing is, Kai, see, again, she's misrepresenting everything. So now her audience is like, oh, Kai's talking shit about your man. No, Kai was never talking shit about him because she doesn't know him. And even nobody in Ilya's chat was talking shit about him. So she's got completely wrong information from whomever was watching Ilya and texting her or feeding her information. She's so insufferable, like Amber Foodie and Rosie. Yeah, she's become a locale herself. Speaking of which, I think locale bus is live. I'll have to catch up on the locale bus stuff over the weekend. But yeah, just
Understand if y'all don't like.
I just wanted to watch this because she just hearing her talk that shit and just lie about Ilya and his chat, it just made me so angry. I'm just like, nobody fucking said that. Nobody said that. You're just lying. You're just spreading lies. And it makes everything she says questionable. Everything that she said about Eric, that's been proven to be wrong.
Like this frequency. And I do get it, but like people be testing me like I'm not the same bitch to serve that same energy back. I can. But the thing is, when I do it, no one likes it. Because the way I do it, I'm not fair. And I know I'm not. I'm very aware.
You're not fair because you lie. And you bring up that's completely irrelevant, like Kai's parents. Completely irrelevant.
Right? But like this is a bitch who I've never seen someone who I only lived with for fucking 2 months.
And she's so sorry to keep pausing. She's so fucking bothered about Kai being in Ilya's chat for just a few minutes. And just saying, well, I mean, she was there longer than a few minutes, but she didn't say a lot. Right? She's so butthurt and upset about this, about Kai coming into Ilya's chat and like answering questions people were asking her in the chat. And like responding to what we were watching on the screen that Ilya was watching. She's so bothered by that.
Try and have relevance in these dead ass chats. Speaking about our relationship.
Let's see, speaking of dead ass chats, you might have 10 people at once. Ilya has more than that in his chats. I have more than that in my chat right now. Cashew asks, did Callie ever say anything about Kai being in Nikki's chat? Nikipedia. I feel like she's too bothered by Ilya and hasn't mentioned Nikipedia. Yeah, she's mentioned before that Kai was in somebody else's chats. She never mentions Nikipedia's name. She's mentioned Tree Boy Ilya's name. In my opinion, I don't think she's mentioned Nikipedia's name because Nikipedia actually has receipts from Kai and from Eric that would prove that Callie has been lying to her audience. And I don't think she wants to give her audience the channel's name so they can't go find that channel and watch for themselves. She has 15 likes on her video. Why don't y'all hit that like button and subscribe for me while you're at it? Let's see if we can get more likes on my video than Callie has. When I have like a sixth of her subscriber count.
She never even met you with good reason. Mind you, this is a bitch at my baby shower trying to make the shit about her goddamn self because she's spiraling because her fucking situation fucked his baby mama. Bitch, and I probably would too, fucking around with your dumb ass. Hey, love bug. Hey, Kaya. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. I thought that was love bug. My bad, baby. But hey, Kaya, baby. Hey, boo. But yeah.
I think that person has me blocked. I don't see them.
Like, don't make me fucking call Christian and get Christian on this shit and be like, in fact, actually, you know what, bitch? Actually, you know what? Y'all, the fuck do you mean? The fuck do you mean, ho?
Oh my god, are you going to call somebody else and have them give us hearsay?
And we can all discuss it. Because the day I got ready to leave her, I called you, I called Christian, my homie Brandon, and my auntie. And then I talked to my dad later or whatever.
I remember
Christian already dragged this bitch for filth.
But
Are you on your way to
again,
school to just date night? Honey, I'm chilling tonight. I don't even start school up until the 27th. I'm sick. So I ain't doing shit. This is the day after my birthday. I ain't doing shit at all. I have nothing but time. Let me call this girl.
she's actually going to call her friend
Because I'm
Christian.
not trying to seem like I'm speaking over you or whatever. Drag her ass for filth. Like, the fuck do you mean? Like, does my girl got to do it again? Like, let me just say something.
You've
Let
been
me say
saying
something.
something for the last hour.
I do remember.
Yeah, but you remember, baby? I'm calling Christian. I just don't want people to like hear her actual name.
Yeah, I do remember that. Her yelling over the phone. I hear her just piping up over this simple stuff. I do remember about how dirty her house was. I do remember a bunch of other things.
You remember how dirty your house was? Like, I literally had my ex bring my old fucking pots and pans over there.
But he never went into the house. He never went up there.
Because she had a charred ass pot she was eating out of.
I remember that.
Fucking dirty ass air fryer.
Like, man, like I remember, like, yeah, I can stick around up there too long. Like, I said, let's go out here, let's get the hell out of here. So I remember
Maybe he went up whenever Kai was at work and he came over to pick up Callie.
that. I remember that her being fucking belligerent on the phone. I remember it was messy, real messy. And I'm like, I don't know, 2 months of that. That's a very long time.
2 months of that, and I would hear her fucking arguing from fucking like the street. 2 months, and I didn't have right to raise hell, and I had a whole baby. Like, are you kidding me? And then you have nerve, all because what? All my friends are having kids. What, do I have to have a baby to fit in? No. All you have to do is be a proper human being. Because once we become mothers, nobody wants to just sit and be fucked up with you all damn day.
Where's your baby right now, Callie? Are you being a mother right now? I mean, you'll always be a mother, but mothering. See your kids 6 days out of the month, Callie.
You say speakerphone. My girl's gonna call me back. She's busy right now. I don't know if I'm gonna whatever. But I mean, honestly, I don't really care. We can really drag this shit out. I don't care because my whole circle is pissed.
Yes,
It's a reason why, like,
she needs to grow the fuck up, like for real, like.
And then to speak on you.
Well, Callie's one that needs to grow up. She's the one that keeps mentioning Kai's name. She's the one that keeps bringing up Kai. Kai's just defended herself. So what if Kai's house was a little bit messy and she had an old pan that she was using? If the pan worked just fine, why bother replacing it? Maybe she doesn't feel the need to have a whole bunch of shit in the kitchen. Right? I mean, and you're there with a toddler or a baby, an infant, it might get a little messy. Did you help what hibiscus? Yeah, Callie's 35 and yeah, she has a baby. Weird for her to mention using with her roommate right after I thought she was extra manic.
You who she's never fucking met. Like, you didn't even want to fucking come near her, dumbass. And I'm so grateful because this bitch.
Kai didn't speak on the paramedic. She even said that she never met him in person because I asked her.
She talks shit to everybody. Like,
why is she still like keeping everyone's name in it? Like, she trying too hard.
Because Callie keeps saying shit about her. Callie keeps saying shit about her and she's defending herself.
Fucking trying too damn hard.
Yeah, they say it's hard to hear you, honey.
Oh, I'm just saying, she's just trying too damn hard. Like, I don't know where she getting this death threat on me or whatever the hell it is, but
it wasn't a death threat. There wasn't anything of the nature. Nobody, and it wasn't even Kai. Nobody's. See, now it gets turned into a death threat. Now it gets turned into a death threat against him. Whenever what was said was the relationship will be dead in a year. Hey, Lizzie. You are so late. You're surprised at her behavior. Those are rhetorical questions. Yeah.
she's trying too damn hard.
People in the chat saying, "Oh, he's gonna be dead in a year." They're just trying to talk about your fucking health and shit.
No, nobody was talking about his health. No, see, this is what I hate. This is what was pissing me off. Just nobody fucking said that. Nobody. Not a damn person said that. They said the relationship will be dead in a year, not the paramedic.
They don't even know what the fuck you've gone through and what you're overcoming and how you're so much better than them. And I rebuke that shit tenfold.
Well, you rebuke that shit, Callie, and then maybe learn how to fucking read or listen to people, or have your audience learn how to properly report back to you. It wasn't Chantal, Lizzie, it was Rosie. And damn Skippy, I'm gonna rant about that again. Cashew says, if I was the paramedic guy, I would be so put off by all these yelling and screaming, I would be having second thoughts. Absolutely, me too.
Like, the nerve to speak on my man. Where the fuck is your dusty ass man? Still eating out the pantry, I see. Seriously. Seriously. And you want to talk about at the time when I was on EBT and WIC, bitch? Yes, and I split that shit with you. Well, what did you do? Have that nigga eat up all the goddamn bullshit and then try to ask me for more? And I'm like, no, I have an allotment. I'm gonna allot this for my child and I. And the reason why WIC and EBT don't come into the picture still, bitch, is because I'm not on those programs still. You dumb bitch. Y'all forget my income. I have personal fucking income. The fuck do you mean?
Do you? Do you? Are you doing OnlyFans again? You can't tell your girls apart. You're watching a Chantal drama. Well, they do start to blend together. They do start to blend together.
I'm overqualified now. That's what happens when you make too much income. The fuck do you mean?
I think you just have to be slightly above the poverty line. What is personal income? It's not group income. Right, Cashew. Men give her money. Yeah. Yeah, that's Topia Flash Fupa on who's Topia? What are you talking about, Lizzie? Yeah, men give her money. She makes a couple $100 from her YouTube channel. Right, no glasses. And she allegedly has a job like editing court documents or something. Topia. I don't know who that is, Lizzie.
Some people just don't grow the fuck up, and that's sad. It's sad that people don't want to grow up. They don't want to be anything better for themselves, and that's why they always say people don't change, they just die. And I mean, in fact, she's just killing herself, right? Just staying in that same little wherever the hell it is.
And it's like I could see if I lived with her. It's like the way she acts, because like, okay, some of the drama channels are giving her more relevance than what's deserved because they're treating she's like Christian or like Hannah. Like Kai was always like, yeah, I consider her a best friend. All my girlfriends, I consider all of them best friends.
Right.
I call all my girls my besties, or whatever. But as far as knowing me, like how fucking Christian has known me since I was literally fucking 14, how my bitch Hannah knew me all ever since college, it's a different energy. Kai is the one who I met at that temp job or whatever, not even 10 years ago. And then she had the nerve to be like, oh yeah, you know that one apartment that I had to sue for the money back or whatever. She's like, oh yeah, she lost her.
Oh, that apartment I had to sue for the money back or whatever. So Kai did say in the chat that Callie was kicked out of an apartment for non-payment.
One apartment due to non-payment. Honey, that would be public record, Dollface. My shit's out there. But you've been evicted before. You have non-payments on your record. My credit is still good, Dollface. My credit is still good.
So I think it would only be public record if they went through court. I think.
Honey, you can't speak on me. Nan eviction, not even mad. What the fuck do you have? The fuck? This is a fucking like gutter bitch trying to come for a bitch like me. We're not even on the same level. And it's like she acts like when she was there for me.
Callie has a very, very high opinion of herself. And good for her. I'm glad she has a high opinion of herself. Everybody should have a high opinion of themselves. But she's just like, she thinks she's just so much better than everybody else. And it's like, girl, no. No.
For those fucking 2 months, it eradicates all the times I bailed her out. Honey, do you know what the fuck I fucking found? Let me show you. Where's my look at this. Let me show you. I found all the times I PayPal'd her. in my email. I'm like, let me go through my email because just in case I gotta fucking really go.
Oh, does Callie actually maybe have some receipts? We'll see if Callie has some receipts to disprove Kai.
Ham on this bitch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, because I will, and I won't care.
The receipts are here.
Yeah.
The receipts are here.
Look at this, baby. Look at this. So Expedia, where I paid for her fucking flights and shit. United Airlines paid for it. Paid for her ass to come out to Mass with me.
Okay, that was years ago. That was whenever you went to go meet Shane, and then left Kai in the hotel to hang out with Shane.
You know what I mean? Pay for that shit. Pay for fucking concert tickets and shit. Pay for all of this bullshit. Pay for all of it. You sent a payment. You sent a payment $40. You sent a payment $450 when she needed help with her fucking rent. $450 fucking dollars.
When was that? When was that? Was that in 2024 when you were staying there, or was this years before?
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, send a payment. Send a payment. This was the type of friend this bitch was. I was always bailing this bitch out. The same person who fucking.
And yet she wants to talk.
Like, she has relevance. Honey, I lived with you for 2 months. At that point,
She only started talking to Wikipedia because you started bringing her name up and talking shit about her. If you hadn't said anything about her, she wouldn't be saying anything about you. Shuts the front door. This guy does not care about this stupid online drama. He's like, hurry up and get off this live, Callie.
point, it's null and void. You want to talk about favors for a favor? Honey, I was always doing you favors. Like her ex-friend who burned her shit down.
So is Callie one of those types of people that's gonna hold things over your head? It sounds like she might be.
And she still had to pay, and she wasn't able to pay for that place. Now that is information about her I never put out there, but I can.
You just did, dumbass. You just fucking did. She keeps saying shit like, oh, I could say this and this, but I'm not going to. You just fucking said it, you dumbass.
Because don't talk about non-payment. Don't talk about losing shit when I don't have that type of stuff. I'm a fucking public ass figure. I've gone through fucking hell and high water on this platform. People know me. People fucking know my shit or whatever. My name and shit is out there. But what's not out there is an eviction. What's not out there is even a fucking like elaborate ass arrest fucking criminal fucking record. What's not out there is a.
I will tell you what's out there is an arrest for theft in 2011. Ask me how I know.
Bankruptcy. What's not out there is a fucking, what is it, a non-payment, whatever the fuck. I have student loans, like us, all of us, but the fuck do you mean that's like basic?
Right.
Where this bitch actually lost the place and had her shit burned down. And you want to talk about me and I never even crossed her that way. Because why? When I left her alone.
So somebody had so she had something burned down and needed to replace it. Is that what you're going off about?
I have student loans, like us, all of us, but the fuck do you mean that's like basic?
Right.
Where this bitch actually lost the place and had her shit burned down. And you want to talk about me?
What does it have to do with anything? She had a place burned down.
I never even crossed her that way. Because why? When I left her alone. I didn't even report her to kids above all.
What does it have to do with anything? And you didn't report because you don't have anything you can report. She brings up all this shit that is completely irrelevant just to try to make Kai look bad. We're not talking about any of that stuff.
Weaponizing her fucking DCFS job the way she has. Oh, dumb bitch. And that's why she came out as unfounded. You dumb bitch.
It came out as unfounded because they couldn't find anything during their visit that actually proved anything. And like Ilya and I were discussing earlier, how many fucking times does DCFS go to somebody's house whenever a child is actually being abused and not find anything? It happens all the time. They can only see and do so much. But Callie's touting this as this wonderful thing to be like, yeah, they didn't find anything. It's unfounded. It's unfounded. I'm the best mom ever. It doesn't mean that. It just means they didn't find anything.
These are the same people who want to talk shit about my home and my place and my shit. Meanwhile,
your wallpaper looks like absolute shit. Yeah, we're gonna talk shit because it looks like fucking shit. Right? Some of my paint job in my house looks like shit. I can admit that because I painted my fucking house. Some of it looks like shit. Your wallpaper looks like shit.
we got Shani and Rev. It's raining on them hoes and flooding on them hoes with shit water.
She thinks she can word salad and tire the audience out until they just agree because she makes, yeah, absolutely shut the front door. She just speaks in circles and goes round and round, and just she'll start talking about something and then switch to something else and then something else, and people will forget that she never made her first point because she didn't have a point to make.
Ugh.
Period.
Ugh.
I'm getting tired
Period.
and hungry.
I don't get it. Like, how the fuck do people just stay in this for over a year?
I just didn't like how she's mentioning you when she knows shit fuck all about you.
I need dinner.
She never met you.
Yeah, she didn't say anything about him. Ty wasn't talking about the paramedic as far as I know.
And if you don't think I'm gonna pipe up for my fucking man, like the fuck do you like the fuck? And you've been here for me through all of this shit, through everything. You've been here.
But a couple of months ago, she was like, the paramedic's okay. He's all right. I want to see if Lakefront dude's going to step up. You know what could have happened? Ooh. Oh, I just thought of something. I just thought of something to speculate. And this is complete speculation. So I had said earlier, because she said in a video that Lakefront dude didn't know she had a kid. What if whenever she was like trying to pit like paramedic and lakefront kind of against each other, and she was just using lakefront dude for money, what if she finally told lakefront dude that she had a baby, and he was like, oh, i don't I don't want to be a stepdad. Nah, I'm good. So then she's like, oh, well, paramedic. And then she starts putting all of her energy into paramedic. There's a conspiracy theory.
Like you've seen the ins and outs of everything. The nerve of this bitch.
Like,
Bossy, what is this? A speculation channel? Yes, but I tell you when I'm speculating. I don't treat it as fact. I even just said it's a conspiracy theory. I like to deal in facts, but there's a conspiracy theory for you. For why suddenly paramedic became the best thing since sliced bread and peanut butter. Look at this. This back here, you couldn't even match the lines up. And over here, you couldn't even match the fucking lines up.
like, it just sounds like a straight turd. She sounds like a straight turd.
All it does is
She sounds like a turd. Oh, paramedic. She sounds like a straight turd. Oh.
to me, all this does is just expose how I was right to leave these people. Because it's like what they say. It's like, oh, well,
I think it's right for them to leave you, Callie, because you're kind of showing your true colors.
it's like all these people who have a problem with you. Well, if they still have a problem with you after you're gone, then what was the real problem? And that's how I see it, because this is dumb. But I'm tired of people trying to treat her like she's a relevant source when she's not.
But she is during that time frame.
Bitch, you wish you could talk to Christian. You wish you could talk to Brandon. You wish you could talk to my man. Y'all wish y'all could touch my real life the way you bitches used to. And just because you got one dumb bitch over there that once y'all get tired of her, y'all gonna dox the fuck out of her and kick her out of y'all's communities. Because that's what the fuck y'all do, right? Just because you got one dumb bitch over there doesn't mean shit.
No, we don't dox in these parts. No, Wikipedia may, I don't know, but Ilya and I, we don't dox anybody. And Bossy, it actually makes a lot of sense, Libby. I bet you're right. It could be. I mean, I'm just saying. She suddenly took a hard pivot towards paramedic. Cashew says, I think sleeping in that room regularly would chip away at your sanity. Listening and driving. This is Taylor. She's so ridiculous. I bet paramedic guy is like, who am I marrying? You know, I would be asking myself that. But, I mean, apparently he loves her. You know, I can't fault him for that. I mean, it's time will tell, right? I'm more concerned about the child she currently has and how she's hasn't been willing to fight for custody and fight for this child, saying that court is not a priority and not even wanting to get more time with the kid other than 6 days a month.
Shit. But don't tell.
You think he's settling, Cashew? Maybe it's more of a sunk cost fallacy. He's already put so much money into Callie. The child is a status symbol because she's a mother, but she does not care for that. Right. She's always like, how are you going to do that to a new mother? Well, maybe act like one.
Bullshit about me when I can spit mad facts about you. Like the fucking voicemail about that goddamn storage unit bay. She trying to act dumb like I ain't got fucking Apple Cloud. They store everything, even with me not having that phone. Like I still have the account, you dumb bitch. And when I play the voicemail, I can play the whole thing. I won't bleep shit out.
Play it.
The
Play it, Callie. Play it. Give us your receipts. Give us your receipts, Callie.
Because I don't care.
Fix your eyebrows.
Some people just need to grow the fuck up.
I just
Yeah, your fiance being one of them there, paramedic. I'm so sorry for the paramedic. I just feel so bad for him.
never seen somebody be so like upset.
And you know, after they finish this video, she's going to continue to rant and rave at him, and he's just going to be like,
When she claimed, and it's like it's because these channels are giving her more, I guess, I want to say like
No, I think they're staying in, Cashew.
credibility than what's the actual truth, because that's what these channels do. They twist shit, they spin shit, they fucking read.
No. At least between me and Ilya, we're not twisting, spinning, or reaching anything. We're listening to what you're saying and finding things that don't make sense. And being like, well, no, that's not how it works, Callie, in the court system. You're counting on a lot of your people in your audience. A lot of those people are international and not knowing how family court and things work in the US. And she's not counting on people actually listening to what she's saying instead of what she's spinning and going around in circles, because she never actually says anything of substance most of the time. And all she does is those 5 talking points, the points that I mentioned at the beginning, and they're like, yeah. And that's all she does. Cashew, I think he's hoping she stays riled up so they can have a good romp.
You know what I mean? All to have a story, just like what the fuck they did last summer, and we see what fucking how that landed them. And I'm like, y'all do not have.
Oh. Her video just ended. Wow. Well, that's interesting. I don't know why it just ended, but it did. Maybe her phone died or her friend called her. But so that's the shit that Callie was saying in that video about Ilya. I think she goes on more in her coming videos, the ones after that one, because she has a few more videos after that, talking about shit. But I haven't seen those. Maybe Ilya might watch those, or I might watch them over the weekend and report back. But yeah, she spins things, and it's like a bad game of telephone, and she just gives misinformation. And I think she does that with a lot of things, and not just this stuff with Ilya and with Kai. So I think this weekend maybe we will catch up on some of the locale bus videos that I've missed this week. And then we can start looking at the chat. Maybe watch some Callie, but it made me so angry when she started going on about people saying that paramedic was going to be dead in a year, and then like Ilya using the N-word in that video, just the lies she was saying about all that. You're not going to lie about my friend. No. You are not. So, Liz, I watched some Unapathetic Facts without you. It was a bad decision. I need my friends for that shit. Well, I'm glad you've learned your lesson. See, bad things happen whenever you leave the comfort and safety of the dainty bush club, Liz. Cashew says, yes, spinning so many lies. Just count. I don't think that's the word you meant. Discount everything they say, and so quick to lie and make big false claims. Liz, I won't cheat anymore. Damn, Skippy, I'm gonna have to find a spatula to assign to you. Yeah, she spins it so much, and then like, oh, I could bring this up, and then says what it is she's not going to bring, but I won't. Girl, you just did. And then trying to put Kai down about her parents and then about the food pantries irks me. You know, Callie just thinking that she's better than everybody else because men just throw money at her. You know, it's frustrating. And I'm not going to have her lying about things that were said in Ilya's chat because one, I'm a part of his community, and two, Ilya never said that shit. So, Liz, I like yellow. Well, they're all brown. So, but it is almost 9 o'clock here, and I need to have some dinner. I might stream tomorrow. I do have a 3-day weekend, so I can take some time to stream this weekend. So yeah, maybe I will finally get around to trying to make some bread in the bread maker that I have not opened yet, and maybe I can finally stream that with you all. We'll see if my lazy ass gets around to it. So, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna make some dinner. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Yes, thank you, Cashew. Like the stream and hit that subscribe button. Just, just boop, boop, boop. Just boop. That's all you gotta do. My earbud's dying. So, thank you all so much. Have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, be safe and take care.